Hello, and welcome back to the Let's Address It podcast.
You ready? I'm the one you dream about. Big you just scream and shout. Light it up, you see this bitch. Don't we all just hate a snitch? I'm the one, I'm not the two. Coming through just to see you. If she's there or if it's he. They and them will have to see me. I'm the one you dream about. Big you just scream and shout. Light it up, you see this bitch. Don't we all just hate a snitch? I'm the one, I'm not the two. Coming through just to see you. If she's there or if it's he. They and them will have to see me. Walk the runway. Cat, 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 cunt to the cunt feminine. Eat the runway. Cat, 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 cunt to the cunt feminine. Serve the runway. Cat, cat, cunt to the cunt feminine. Cunt feminine, pussy cat. Cat, cunt feminine, pussy whore. Run to the cunt now. Run to the cunt.
Remember the time?
No, bitch! We about to get this shit grinding right now.
Don't you start.
No, I'm no, bitch! This right here. Okay. We about to get started.
Hello, and welcome back to the Let's Address It podcast, season 5. And ladies and gentlemen, she is here for the shits. I have my sister in the studio at the Let's Address It platform. She traveled all the way to Philadelphia to come and have a sit down with the sexy Lex. So without further ado, the iconic Kelly, gorgeous Gucci.
Hi, what's
Girl,
Yeah.
Don't you start.
yeah? It's just I just
Come on, we gonna get here.
yeah. Let's address it. Let's get straight into it. What's good, bitch? I'm here in Philadelphia. What's good? Let's get Philly and
We gonna
silly.
get down to it?
Yeah, we
Okay,
get
so
down to
listen,
it.
So you are basically world known from your very huge platform, Petty Mondays, and your, you know, everything. When you used to do the In the Mix, the aftermaths and everything. So like you got clips that go viral. So for the people that's on my platform that aren't familiar with you, tell everybody, where were you born and raised?
Well, I was born and raised in Harlem, New York, 138th Street and Lenox Avenue. My family used to live in the Delano projects. And from there, you know, we moved around New York City. But I'm Harlem born.
You're Harlem born?
Yes, I'm a Harlem girl. I paved the way for a lot of these girls to walk through the streets of Harlem.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's no shade. A lot of the LGBTQ plus I community that's walking through Harlem. I fought a lot of niggas in Harlem for them to
to be able to push through.
For them to be able to push through. You know?
I had somebody that can vouch for that. Somebody that said you was on. So, did you have any siblings?
Yes, I have 2 brothers and I have 2 sisters.
Now, growing up, was y'all all pretty much close knit and then under the same household?
Yeah, you know, when BCW came and took us and put us in my grandmother's household,
Okay.
because my mother was a crackhead back in the days, you know, you gotta keep it real. Yeah,
Okay.
you know, Funny was on that shit. God rest her soul. You know, she was on that shit. But, you know, Barbara stepped in and she took care of all of us. It was me, my brothers and my sisters, and 8 of my cousins all
Really?
lived together. Yeah, and a 4-bedroom apartment in the projects. 4 bedrooms, 2 baths in Harlem in the projects. Yeah.
Was
And
they
me-
all? Oh, go ahead.
And me and my cousin. So when everybody was taken from their mothers, I was taken from my mother. My cousins was taken from their fathers, and my other cousins was taken from their mother. Myself and my cousin Shonda. Shout out to Shonda. Me and Shonda raised everybody because my grandmother was sick, and we didn't want BCW to know that my grandmother was sick, because then they would have took us from my grandma. So me and Shonda did everything for them and raised all of them like they were our kids.
Oh, shout out to Shonda. Is that your oldest sister?
No, that's my cousin.
Oh,
That's my
your cousin.
cousin.
Shout out to Shonda.
That's my cousin Shonda.
Tell me, all right, so, because I know this is pre-transition, correct?
Yeah.
So tell me what it's like, because this, you know, I have a lot of younger followers and older supporters. What was it like back then as a young black gay male in the hood during that time where it wasn't, we didn't have social media, you know, we didn't have none of, you know, you had to see it to believe it, like, you know.
It was hard. it was definitely a hard fight to go through, being a young black queer individual growing up in the projects. I remember having my Reebok book bag and taking my Reebok book bag and going to 135th Street to the back of, and you into the train station on 137th in the back of the train station, and getting in drags in the back of the 137th Street train station on the C line. So by the time the train came, you was already up in them, and then you got off on 125th Street, and then you got on the A train, because the A train only took you 4 stops to get to 14th Street or to the Village. And so by the time you got downtown, you was the girl.
So at what age was this that you started there?
So when I actually first came out, I was actually 16 years old when I actually came out.
Okay.
But I told everybody in the scene that I was older, because back in the days the girls didn't want to hang out with the kiddies.
Yeah.
You know how they doing now?
Yeah.
Back in the days
they didn't play that. They didn't play that.
They didn't play that. If you wasn't a certain age, you couldn't be older. So that's why the girls be thinking right now that I'm already 50, but I'm not, because I told the girls I was 2 years older. But it was a time to actually be out around those times and being downtown and seeing the different things and being a part of the culture. The culture has changed so much over the years.
We're going to get to that, but let me stick here for a second. Can you agree that at your age, because you said you were 16, even though they probably thought you were 18, right?
Yeah.
Could you honestly say that at 16 years old, you shouldn't have seen some of the things that you seen at that age, like on the pier and in the Village?
Well, I shouldn't have seen a lot of the things that I seen, but a lot of the things that I did see and seen, it actually helped me and led me up to become the person that I am today. Because, a lot of the kids come out and don't really know a lot of the things, and can't even really adapt to the culture when it comes to a lot of the things. A lot of the things set me up for success in life.
Come on.
When it comes to that.
Come on. I can agree.
Yeah.
I can agree. Let me ask you this. Like now in this generation, right? They think they got it all figured out, right?
They do.
You said they do?
They do.
But wait, so, back then we didn't have it figured out, but we had people. We had girls or people that pretty much, did you have that?
Yeah, when I came out, it was, my cousin Sanaya, you had the different people, you had like the Cabbages, you had the Janetta Browns, you had the oh my God, Josie, Puerto Rican Josie.
Spanish Josie with the body?
Yes, they used to be out on the stroll and used to pump, give the girls they shots and different things of that nature. You had people that actually guided you, and actually, even though we was around the same age, Kiana from Jersey, she was another one that helped and guided me and molded me into the person. Yes.
Oh, that's decent. Janice just had a similar story.
Kiana was one of those ones. When I tell you, when right in Lenox, right before she passed away at her apartment, when I was on the run, I was at Kiana's house.
Really?
When I was on the run, yeah, I was
That's
at
decent.
Kiana's house.
Can you get a people a story, like some not funny moments, but some good funny moments with Kiana? Rest in peace, Kiana, Jersey Kiana.
Rest in peace, Kiana from Jersey. Yo. So listen, hold on. So let me tell y'all this story, right? So,
you want to get the camera to get up?
I want y'all to get in. I want y'all to get in. Yeah. So, Kiana was a fierce cookie, right?
I know.
Yeah, she used to live in Jersey, right? So, hold on, you all right, y'all? So, let me tell y'all. So, one morning, on the stroll, right? The girls want to get dropped off in Brooklyn, the Bronx. I used to be Mother U-Haul back in the days, if y'all did not know. And you said you was going to ask me that question. So let me answer that before we get into the story about Kiana. The reason why they called me Mother U-Haul, because you asked me that when we was on the phone, because I was the only queen in the ballroom to be able to get a van off the lot.
Right, because everybody else was getting the 10 foot and the 7 foot in the trucks.
The trucks.
Come the fuck on. Also, that's why.
They called me Mother U-Haul, because I was.
Break that down for the people, because it's old.
Listen, if y'all didn't know, The girls who had the 10-foot trucks, the girls who had the 17, the 18-foot trucks.
But they couldn't get the pickups or the vans.
But they could not get the pickups or the vans off the lot. So I got the pickups and I got the vans off the lot.
Yes.
So that's why they crowned me the name Mother U-Haul. But that was back in the days. If you say that now, you might get the shit smacked out of you. So don't play with me. But so one night, we were on, one morning we was on a stroll and I was driving the girls home after the stroll, and shit like that. And Kiana was like, girl, they all sleep in the back of the truck. I said, what you thinking, sis? She said, come on, let's go to my house in Jersey. We gonna change, we gonna take this makeup and shit off, and we gonna go to Great Adventures.
The one in Jersey.
So me and Kiana goes back to our house. We shower, we change. So we just regular. The girls are still
painted.
The girls are still in their 14th Street scandals for working the stroll. Drag makeup, red wigs, blonde wigs, pink wigs, and everything. They wake up. Come on, we in Six Flags. Alasia, oh my God, Alasia, my God, was on the ride. And she had this red bob almond thing, and the ride went shoot, and her wig went up in the air. She snatched her wig, and when she came back, she looked like George Jefferson. Her braids was back here on the ride. And the tray is just like gagging. The girls is in mini skirts, motherfucking tights, yikes, boots, everything. Just
Are you
incredible.
fucking shitting me?
And me and Kiana is just regular in a pair of tights and a thing because we don't went back to the house and all
That's
the
some
girls
Judy
gagged.
shit. That's some Judacious shit.
Yeah, but
and
those
you-
was the experiences.
Yeah.
But guess what? All the girls got in for free because I crafted for everybody to get in, and they ate for free, and we had a good time. And guess what? And then I dropped them all home, and we met out on the stroll again the next night, and we enjoyed life.
Those was the times, though.
Those was
Seriously.
definitely the times.
You know what? You want me to tell you what else was the times? What all we can say? We got Speaking Cold or Aga, but you know the viewers of it.
Yeah.
Crafting was. It got us.
Oh
It got us
yes,
through.
yes, it did. It did.
It really changed. It changed the trajectory.
It changed the game. Like, listen, let
Yeah.
me tell you something. One thing I learned about spinning my wand, honey. Okay,
that's what we gonna
My
do.
my wand was nasty when I got my wand, honey. Okay, and shout out, if y'all know who they are, y'all know who they are.
Yeah.
I ain't gotta say their name. Shout out to my mother and my father for teaching me, how to spin that wand. And I spent that wand, and I was a nasty wizard. Oh, I was a nasty wizard at my time. Yeah. Baby, listen, let me tell you something. And we were just talking about this on Big O. If this was years ago, if this was 20 years ago, bitch, I'd have sent the whole house of motherfucking Gorgeous Gucci through at the West Ball, baby, okay?
The whole
house. Everybody. All you had to do was pay to get in the ball. I'd have sent everybody through.
That's how fad it
That's
was.
how it was. Yes, it was.
No shit. It used to be a time, bitch. We didn't used to have to pay for nothing.
Nothing.
Like literally nothing.
Yeah.
Not even food.
Those days.
No, seriously, sister, mama, not even food, bitch.
Those days are gone.
Yeah, long gone.
Long away, honey. Yeah.
You know what I honestly can say about those days? All of the amount of money that I accumulated through that, I wish I was smart enough to know that today, bitch, because all of them hundreds and thousands of dollars that I went through, like it was times like, bitch, I ain't gonna lie, like around 2007, 8, 9, bitch, I was making like 100 racks, 120 racks a year.
But it wasn't meant for us to know what to do with that money at that time.
Right.
Baby, everything happens for a reason. So we got that fast money. We learned how to accumulate that money. But the one thing that I did learn over the years when it came to all of that, and I was just talking about this as well the other day, is that in my new apartment that I'm in now, like I felt bad and I was upset with Jasmine and I was upset with Andre for losing my car and losing everything that I had packed up before I went to prison 11 years ago. But then I had to realize that it was a reason for me to lose all of that stuff, even though I still put it in storage at Jasmine House and Andre got my car. I obtained all of those things illegally. Okay, so now that I'm in my new apartment that I've been in for the last 6 years, I value everything
that you-
much more because guess what? I paid for everything.
You earned it. You
and
earned
I
that.
earned
You worked for
everything.
that.
So it's a different value to it than all of that other stuff that I was trying to save so I could come home and not start from rock bottom.
Amen. One thing I can say about those days when I was fucking Robin Hood. Like anybody that was under me or around me, they all ate. You understand what I'm
That's-
saying?
you supposed to.
I wasn't that kind of. I always made sure I took all my bitches shopping.
You supposed to
Bitch,
make
we was
sure
up at
everybody
Short
ate.
Hills. I'm talking about at Short Hills, like
Everybody
clearing.
ate, everybody got through. Listen, let me tell you something.
I even paid for a couple of my bitches' surgery.
I did too. I paid for a couple of people nose jobs and tits
like,
and
yeah.
things. And I was just talking to my sister the other day. My real sister, shout out to Birdie. She wanted me to get my niece done for her graduation and prom. I told her I couldn't.
Right.
I couldn't. No, it's not that I couldn't because
yeah.
I still could. I couldn't because listen,
That's opening up.
she has to know. She has to be able to relinquish all power and let me do what I want to do. And she wasn't willing to do that.
What you mean? Let you take creative
Let
control?
me take creative
Got it,
control of
got it.
everything, baby, because I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, 'cause you're a
and I know
femme
how to
queen,
do it.
bitch, yeah.
And I know how to do it. She said no, she wasn't. So you got to go ahead on and do you.
Yeah.
But when it came to my sister had 3 different looks for graduation, prom, and everything. Because that's what we do.
That's what we do.
You know, yeah. So.
Now that portion is over with, and this other portion that you just mentioned is over with, can you tell everybody on the Let's Address It platform, why were you incarcerated?
I was incarcerated, so I was in. It's actually funny. So I was incarcerated for credit card fraud. And things of that nature.
You don't got to go into the details.
No, I can definitely go into.
it's over with? Okay.
I can definitely go into details. Oh, listen. I've been home 11 years. My record is expunged. I don't have a criminal background. I can go and get pulled over or anything. So I can address anything that I need to address. So I did a furniture store. I did a furniture store for like $5,000 worth of furniture.
Mm-hmm.
I did a jewelry store for what was it? Oh my God. Oh my God.
Looked like you want to say 30,000.
It was 30,000. It was 30,000. I did a his and hers presidential Rolex, mistake bitch, and then I changed the embezzlement on the Rolex to
The mother of pearl?
Yeah, to diamond, to the mother of pearl and the diamonds. And then the last time I was locked up, I also did the liquor for the Prodigy Ball.
I heard you did a couple of other things for the.
Yeah, I did a couple other things. But shout out to my homeboy. You know who you are. That I am.
Bitch, to do the liquor for the whole ball is carrying.
Oh, bitch, listen, I used to carry.
I heard you used to do trophies too at times.
Yeah, I used to do the things of the things. Yeah, but I'm saved now.
How long did you said you did 11 years?
No. I did 3. I did.
You've been home for 11 years.
I've been home for 11 years.
Okay.
I've been home for 11 years. But I did 2.5. I did 2.5 in.
Was it
and
federal
then-
or state?
State. I did
Okay.
2.5 in, and then I did 2 on parole.
What prison was? What prison was that?
I was in Franklin, in the same prison that I had to go and protest for my daughter Erica.
Oh, okay. That's in New York.
Yeah,
in New York. Okay.
yeah, in Franklin, New York.
Now, before we get on that, what was it like? Give me the experience from entering, bitch, going through the quarantine, the trade. Give it to me, bitch. The people need to hear. Like, what is it like for a femme queen?
Well, I don't know what it's like.
Oh yeah, for like girls.
I don't know what it's like for the other Decepticons, witch doctors, transformers, and bots like that because I'm not one of those.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know what it is.
Just share your story, and then we
So
can
I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is for the other mooks. And I'm not being disrespectful. That's what they
What,
call
Kelly?
you. That's what they call them in jail. They call them mooks, Decepticons, witch doctors, transformers.
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 They used to
Yeah.
affiliate the Gimpers and Shamulis.
Yeah, I don't know what's the experience for them because my experience was different.
Come on.
My experience going into jail because I'm not there. I made sure that I cut all my hair off before I went upstate.
Okay.
I took my weave out and I left it to the girls that was on Rikers Island.
Okay.
I cut all my hair off and then I tried to tone
Like
myself.
completely bald, skin bald?
Yeah, and
Oh.
I tried to tone myself down when it came to having. This is back when my breast was 48 triple D.
Okay.
I tried to tone all of that down. And
What do you necessarily mean by tone it
tone it down like oversized clothes because I didn't need all of that attention to me, right?
Oh.
And I wasn't there for the things that other girls is there. I don't suck and I don't fuck.
Okay.
So yeah. So listen. So I'm the type of girl. I'm going into jail. I'm trying to find out who running the phones.
Yes! Oh, yes,
I'm finding out
ma'am!
who running the phones.
Uh-huh.
I'm finding out who running the motherfucking poker table. I'm trying to find out who running the motherfucking the pool slot for the basketball and the football.
Right.
And I'm trying to find out that. And I'm trying to find out what niggas is motivated around the place. Because if anybody knows, and y'all know, and I'm not lying, y'all know anytime after 7, 8 o'clock, the Decepticons, the witch doctors, the Transformers,
pretty much-
they don't get on the phone. If anybody know me out there and they know my story, y'all know what time the radio show came on. When the radio show came on, I did the radio show 2 hours straight from 9 to 11, straight in jail. Because that's the type of
That's the kind of person you
I am when I go in there.
Wait a minute, wait a fucking minute, time out. You was doing a radio show from in jail?
Yes!
And you was doing it from the phone on the wall?
The phone on the wall. Yo, nigga, what's up? Yo, my 15 is over. I need your time. Come put your pin number in.
Come the fuck on, sister. That was good. I was
Yeah, put your pin number in.
Right.
Yo, come on, yo. Put your pin number in. Yo, I'll be right back. Hold on, y'all. I'll be right back, y'all.
And then they dial right back in?
I dial right back
Bitch, I
into the
swear to God,
show.
I never knew that. But I used
Yeah.
to, I live for it though. I live for that. See, the girls don't be
Because
maneuvering.
you have to, it's about, certain queens have that presence. When you a queen that is established, when you're in prison, you can have that type of authority,
Yeah.
and you can work your way up, and you know people.
Yeah.
And then plus, my brother was in the jail that I was in, and my brother was,
Yeah, he one of them ones.
He rapped, and so they already knew already. I talk reckless to that nigga
That's
at any given time. I got caught in prison and everything. I ain't playing with a nigga. I'm not sitting here and I'm not arguing. I'm not going back and forth with you. See, the one thing I learned about me is you got to be real disrespectful when it comes to these niggas. And and the boys already knew that I give it up like that. So one boy, this blood boy, came into the house and he was like, "Oh, so y'all got this fucking mook running the phone? You got this who running the who?" who he talking to? Oh, you know what? Eat this hammer and pull up in the bathroom. So he went to go get his blade, and all the boys is like, "Oh, that's you said that's,
that's
why you need a blade? Go in there." Came in there, boom, boom, boom. Yeah, nigga, get out, pack him up, put him up on the door. He got to get up out of here. So that was
live
my,
for it. No,
that was
but
my
seriously.
experience. That was my experience.
Seriously.
And my experience, like the other girls, all the other girls had to sleep by the bubble, by the officer. I have a single cube in the back.
Why
and
do you have to
stuff.
sleep up the front by the?
Because that's
they need
where
protection.
that's where the gays have to sleep at. They have to sleep right by the officer for protection. And I always made sure my cube was always in the back because I didn't need no protection. And then the queens would have to see me. They would have to get my attention because they knew not to come in the back because that's where all the niggas is at.
Oh,
Yeah.
it was I swear, it's the same thing for me though.
Yeah, and they used
Well,
to
I'ma tell
wash
you-
my dishes and everything. I used to have the queens washing my dishes and everything. I would cook and they would wash my dishes and stuff. And you know.
Sister, I live for that, but I'm gonna tell you what it is. Trey lived for when you regular.
Yeah.
Them girls, when they used to come in, they used to
Loud,
be too loud,
flamboyant.
faggoty.
Yeah.
Oh my
They
God,
don't-
Miss Sting. Oh, well, because when they used to come on the block, it might be the girls.
Yeah.
Trey didn't live for like, I came in, I played my part.
Oh yeah, they don't like all of that, baby.
And,
Okay.
and my goal was, because this ain't my first rodeo, I need to know who the head honcho on the block.
Yeah.
Because that's the one I want him to want me.
And especially when they
And
used
it
to-
always end up working out that way for me, bitch. When I come on, I'm quiet, but I stand my ground. And for some reason, the head honcho it's always, Anybody that be, you want something to eat? No, I'm all right. I'm cool.
Nah,
I'll wait. I'll wait for him. You all right? You cool, little
Nah,
man?
I don't need nothing.
Yeah, I need it from him.
What's up with the
Yeah,
poker?
I need it from the big dog.
Open up the poker table. Yeah, and I don't need nothing from you.
Because they live for when you just cool and when you're not
regular.
extra. When you're not extra.
And then that's when they start G.I. Joe in at nighttime.
Wait, which G.I. Joe in?
When they get up on that floor at nighttime and crawl up on you. Crawl up on you.
The army roll.
And then girl, they tugging her.
Baby, the tray used to come past my cell.
You sleep like.
Girl, no, listen, bitch. They used to come past my cell like, you up for the night? I was like, wow, what you got going on, bitch? So when they closed the door, like I said, he used to put the little piece of rag in the thing and clamp it. And he used to stop it. You know, like on the console in the bubble, it used to appear like all of the doors was locked. Bitch, as soon as they go to change shifts, bitch, for them 2 hours, baby, it be yard out, girl.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
But yeah, those was the times.
Those was the days, but we have so gone
Past
from
that.
there
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
that's not the
I
place for
can
people.
honestly say you said you've been home for 11.
11, yeah.
I think I got out in like 2007. So I'm almost what's that? 10 years? No, wait. That's
You're 9.
9 years. So I'm just shy of 10 years.
Yeah. Well, then you know what the best thing about being 11 years?
No. If 2007 and 10, that's 17. So I'm almost 20. I'm almost 19.
Oh yeah, 19 years. Yeah, but you know what the best thing? You know what the best thing about this is being able to go outside and sitting and knowing that when people say, "Oh, you're a criminal. You're this. You're that." I used to be a criminal, but now if you're not the feds, you can't look at my background, baby. My record is expunged, boop. So I'm good. I did my 10 years.
You did your time.
I did my 10 years. I did my 10 years of being home without getting arrested or anything. So now my record is sealed, and I'm just like a regular person. And I know I'm like a regular person because, girl, I got a fucking death appearance ticket a couple of weeks.
What's that?
I got a death appearance ticket because I was doing something I had no business doing.
What's a disappearance?
Oh, when you go to get locked up and you go to the precinct and they just run your name and you ain't got no warrants.
Like a RR you?
Yeah, and they just let you go right from the precinct.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Oh, that's fair. You know,
Yeah.
girls used to.
But back in the day, you wouldn't get that. You wouldn't get that if you had a rap sheet.
You got bail out. And all that shit.
Yeah.
You be down at the what they call it, Central Booking is
Central
yours.
Booking,
Ours
yeah.
is called the Roundhouse.
Yeah.
But no, I'm gonna tell you the hardest part for me about being home for 19 years. I think be playing with me too much.
No, but you know
I'm
what
telling
I
you. No, let me finish. They just be playing with me too much, and I just think it's because I'm nicer, calmer, adult, and they know I can't react the same. That's the hardest part for me.
It's not that.
What is it?
It's not that. It's not that.
What is it, do you think?
So see, what I learned over the years, Alexi, is that once a year, you got to come out
right.
and you got to smack the shit out of a bitch to let these young bitches know I still got it.
Right.
Baby. And then once you smack the shit out of that bitch, you let them know, yeah, bitch, I still got it. Stop acting like that I'm sweet.
Okay.
Cause you bitch, yeah. Once a year you gotta smack a bitch.
So,
once a year
so
you gotta smack a bitch.
I get that approval from you?
Yeah. Once a year you gotta smack a bitch.
So I don't want to say I'm out here bullying the girls.
No. Once a year you gotta smack a bitch.
Okay.
Yeah,
You heard it
once a
here
year.
first on the Let's Address It platform. I got
Let's address it.
I got the go.
Let's smack a bitch.
I got the go from Mother Kelly Gorgeous Gucci. So beware. Stop playing with me so much.
Yeah.
But on a lighter note, it's certain things you just can't react to these days. Especially when you have a platform.
Yeah.
Your platform is a little bit more raunchier than mine, so you can say whatever the hell you want. But then you do something that's great that a lot of people love about you, and we're gonna bring some light into it. You do school drives and stuff, and giveaways and stuff like that.
See, because it's, what I have learned over the years is, I want people to be here. People say they're here for the shit when it comes to me, but people only here for the messy shit. When it comes to my philanthropy work, I want people to be here for the same thing. And I try to tell people that it's a difference when it comes to Kelly Harrison and just Kelly. And people just don't want
Know how
to
to
separate
separate, right.
the two. If you could be here for just Kelly bullshit and spilling the tea, why can't you be here for Kelly Harrison philanthropy work when I'm doing my school drive, when I'm doing my toy drive, when I'm doing my back to school and all the different things that I'm doing? Why can't you be here for that?
Pull up for
I
that.
want people to be able to be here when I have something positive to say. I want people to be here, and I want the numbers to be the same when I have something positive, because I'm just not always a negative Nancy, baby. But
Most
why
people would
do-
think so, because, you know.
because I can go right now to become. I tell this to all people right now. I can go right now to become a nun, and nobody will never let me forget
Yup.
my past.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna always be known as that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's that nun bitch. Yeah, I remember the shit she used to do. She used to suck dick and all type of shit, write checks and all type of shit back in the days and all type of. But I'm a nun now. Let me live my best life.
Can I ask you an honest question? When you stop and you think sometimes when people say, like, girl, after you did, the only thing you want to be known for is the messy stuff. Do that bother you sometimes? Honestly.
No.
It don't?
No, because the people that is actually around me, that actually knows me, knows exactly who I am.
Got it.
Baby. So they know what my legacy is going to be and what my legacy is going to be. Oh yes, that messy 20 years is only going to be a bleep
Okay.
in my story. But everything that I have done and everything that I have built besides that messy stuff is definitely going to overshadow all the messy stuff when they talk about me, when they do call me home. But I ain't going home no time soon. He ain't ready for me. Baby.
I feel like we will outlive everybody.
Yeah, he ain't ready for me.
Outlive 'em all.
I don't have 3 heart attacks. He ain't ready for me. He ain't ready for me.
So listen, we're gonna, before we get as serious as the heart attacks, it was you've been having complications for a while with your breast. Can you tell everybody on the Let's Address It platform, and I'm talking to like all of the girls, the kitten, or the older seasoned girls that's still having complications with their breasts, because I have had in the past the worst troubles with mine, and so like so many other girls. What did it actually start from?
So it wasn't complications that I had. So okay, so I'm gonna
Go ahead.
shouts out to my cousin. Shouts out to my cousin Shonda. So my cousin Bonnie. No. It wasn't Bonnie. Was it Bonnie? I think it was Bonnie. No, it wasn't Bonnie. One of my cousins, I don't know, it wasn't Bonnie, but it was her sister. So my cousin, I was at the baby shower, right? I was at the baby shower, and my cousin Tima leaned on my breast to take a picture. And my cousin Tima, I knew, baby, she was like, "Oh my God, why are they so hard?" And that really took me back. So, I just started to do research on getting the silicone removed. I went to a doctor. I'm this doctor named Dr. Fing, and he watched me and Nicole.
So, okay, so let's slow down. The person that gave you the silicone, was you only went to one person, or did you move around?
I went to one person.
You care to?
I went to Kima in Jersey.
Okay.
I went to Kima in Jersey, and Kima pumped me for free.
Really?
Kima pumped me for free because I was the girl. I brought all the girls from the Stro. You know, the girls. So when it came to me being on the Stro, I didn't prostitute on the Stro. I was a crafter, but I had my U-Haul with my futon bed and my condoms in the back. Instead of the girls going over to St. Mark's Place and paying $80, they could pay me $40, and they could have a date in the back of my U-Haul. And then afterwards, I would drive all the girls to Jersey, to Kima on a Saturday morning, and everybody would get pumped, and then they'll go back and lay on the back of the futon, and then I'll go in and Kima will pump me, and then I'll drop all the girls off at home, and then that's how I got pumped. Because I had boy fat, and so every time I laid down, I had a nice cute shit, but every time I laid down with the tray, it would disappear. So I had to fix that. And so Kima pumped me. It's the truth. And she pumped me. And she fixed my disappearing.
How large would you say she pumped you up to? Like what cup size?
I was already about a B cup, and she pumped me to about a D cup. She pumped me to about a D cup.
That's crazy.
She pumped me to about a D cup, and then the silicone started, and then the silicone ultimately took my nipples from pointing like this to my nipples pointing down to the ground because it was so heavy.
She knows she fucked a lot of people up, and I believe she's still on the run to this day.
But she's not. I don't know if she's still on the run, but I know she went back to being a Jehovah's Witness, and she went back to being a boy, and the trans man went back to being a girl.
They still together?
Yeah. Yeah, they switched back over. But and remember when we used to go. Remember we used to go get pumped.
I'm gagging at this tea. Go ahead.
Listen, remember we used to go get pumped, and they had the twins.
Yeah.
One of the twins is a butch queen, and the other one is a trans girl.
Are you fucking shitting me?
Yeah, I speak to them.
You speak to
I speak to
her.
the twins.
Oh, the
I speak to the
twins.
twins. I speak to the twins.
They not into the ballroom and stuff, is they?
One of them is in the like he in love with the
I wouldn't put because that's not their fault, so we're not
yeah,
gonna
that's
say
not,
that. Yeah,
no,
that's
no,
not their
the femme queen, the femme queen, she's in love with one of my brothers. But shouts out to the twins.
Yeah. Okay. Well, shouts out to the twins because that's not theirs. They didn't have nothing to do with
But
that.
I speak to them on the regular. But I don't speak to Hakeem.
Oh, so she's not.
No, she's not. She's
not
not
in high?
Kima. She's not Kima.
No, I'm saying, but she's not in high.
No, I don't think so. She went back to being Hakeem.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, she fucked up a lot of people.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say that.
definitely.
But let's move on from there. So, when you went to the doctor, I guess you tried to get it scraped out.
So, I got the silicone. So it's on my YouTube channel as well. Y'all go back and y'all can see the doctor's pictures. So I got the silicone scraped out. And when I got the silicone scraped out, implants was put in.
Okay.
And my body kept rejecting the implants because it felt like it was another foreign object on top of a foreign object. And so I would be healed and my incisions would be closed for a couple of months. And then the implant just
Start cutting up.
bust through.
Capsize?
It will bust, it will come straight through. Like
The stitches? Like where it was
the
once.
stitches was gone and everything. Stitches healed up, closed up and everything. But it will force its way out.
Wow.
And it came out. And so
How many times this happened?
I had over getting to where I'm at now, I had over 11 surgeries on my breast alone.
Wow.
Yeah, it just kept coming out, and just forcing itself out. And one day, I shut Mount Sinai's hospital phone lines down. And I told him that he was not gonna work on me ever again. He already had botched me, he botched Nicole, he botched Kiana from Brooklyn, he botched Deja Richards from Two Potato, and stuff of that nature. And so I shut the phone line down and I said, Dr. Ting, which is the one that taught him, needed to come and see me. And it was just ironic that, and I still have the card to this day in my box at home. When Dr. Ting came to see me, that first time that he came to see me in the hospital, it was a date that he wrote on the card, but it was a year prior was the date on the card. So when I looked at that card, when he brought that card and brought the chocolate to me, it made me feel like it was divine intervention that I was supposed to meet him a year prior and I wouldn't have been fucked up by his protege. And so he's been here ever since, working on, he did everything. Dr. Ting has done everything.
He undid everything.
He's done everything. And the things that he thought that he could not do, he did. He was able to take all my love handles from my sides and convert them into my chest and everything. And it's a process, and I still have another surgery coming
Yeah.
up.
Oh, so this is all fat.
This is all fat. This is all fat that I have in here.
I think at this point you might just need to keep
But it's
going
the
that
best.
way.
It's the best way.
Yeah.
But it's a slow and
slow
steady.
process. Yeah.
But Dr. Ting is amazing, and he's definitely doing what needs to be done when it comes to fixing me and getting me back. Because I never thought that I would ever have breasts again.
I know that's got to be because
It was
painful for all of us.
It was pain. It was a painful thing to think about never having breasts again. But I learned that you have a lot of cisgender women out here that go through breast cancer and lose their breasts, and that don't make them less of a woman. So
I'm gonna tell you what it was for you. It's the lifestyle we in, because that's the thing the girls, when cisgender women can go through that because they got support, cancer and all of that stuff. We do it. We might be, and
But you know what?
It's the number one read.
My husband made me feel comfortable. My husband made me comfortable with being able to
accept it
and accept me for me, baby. And so shout out to Mason, little ugly ass.
Our brother, shout out to Mason.
Yeah, he made me comfortable with being able to accept myself and taking off my clothes and things of that nature. So shout out to Big Daddy Chase.
Okay. Damn it. If you can talk to any young girl that's trying to get silicone injections anywhere.
Well, run. Fucking run. Okay? I still, you know what hurts me? You know what hurts me? What hurts me is that a lot of people know my story and have heard my story. And people still hit me up and ask me, do I know somebody that pumps? You immediately are going to get blocked, baby. Okay, that is not the way to go. It is a quick fix for now, but it is a long
Lifetime full of
fucking pain when you get that done. Okay, silicone. Yes, you can have silicone put in your body, but silicone should not be injected into your body unless it's encapsulated inside something. Loose silicone is the devil. Okay, and it will fuck you up. And I'm letting this. And this is another thing, right? So all my trans girls that's out there, I know that y'all are dealing with having this silicone in your body and it is hurting and stuff. But if you really don't have to fuck with it or get it removed, please don't. Because the scars and the pain and the things that you live with when you get this removed, it's worse than having it in your body.
In the first place. Yeah.
Because if I can show y'all the cuts that I have on my body, it's worse than having the silicone. I wish I could go back to just having the hard titties at the top and soft at the bottom. I wish I could go back to that.
So, like before you started going through the reconstructive surgery.
Before I even touched it at all.
No shade, because they would have broke down over time. Especially with a lot of
I wish I could just keep what I had and not deal with it at all. Because the lifetime of pain and the lifetime of scars is worse than the silicone.
I hope y'all paying attention. I hope y'all listening. I know y'all won't. Some will, some won't. Because they still be in my inbox. Lexi, I'll be just saying. First of all, rest in peace to my daughter Sierra. She just recently passed. I think a few weeks before Nicole. So rest in peace to you too, Sister Nicole, and many more.
If y'all seen when they took Deja's leg, they cut Deja from here all the way up here, of course here in a T, just to get the silicone out. And that scar, even though she had the silicone out, the scar was more painful and more hurting to her than the silicone was. Okay?
The after effect.
The after effect is more, so I tell the girls, just leave it alone. If it ain't really life-threatening, just leave it alone.
And then the girls that reach out to me as of late, even though I tell y'all not to get it, I always tell y'all it's more easier routes to go these days, and that's the BBL. BBL can get you where you need to go, and just get regular implants in your chest. But and then some girls that be like, oh sis, or Niecy or Grand, I'm a skinny girl naturally, I can't gain no weight.
No, you can. They have that stuff that the girls that they drink. The girls drink
like Ensures and stuff.
No, it's something with an A that the girls drink, and it makes them get big, and then they can take the fat from there like that. And then that hydrogel stuff that they doing, that don't do that as well. A lot of the cisgenders are doing the hydrogel thing and putting it in. But when it's hard to, when they want to get it removed, because I remember one of the basketball players was trying to get it removed, and it's hard to get that removed because it adheres to your body, it adheres to
It
your
locks
bones
on.
as
It turns into hard
yeah,
jelly.
So it's like
it's all a gamble.
Yeah.
If it ain't in the bag, if it's not in the bag, like an implant, then don't.
Yeah, don't do it.
Rest in peace to all our fallen sisters.
Rest in peace, Deja. Rest in peace, Nicole. Rest in peace, Khadidra. Rest in peace to all my sisters, Anaja, Lala, all my sisters I have lost over the year. Rest Diamond, Jennifer. Rest in peace to all of y'all. Y'all are definitely missed. And listen, let me tell y'all something. I'm fucking gagging that I came out with all of those girls and with those girls.
And every girl you spoke of, I had an opportunity.
Every girl that I came out with is gone. And I'm still here because I look at it as God has something for me. And what he has for me is not my time yet. And he has great things for me. So I'm going to sit here and I'm going to wait. And I'm going to continue to uplift my sisters as I move forward.
I do the same thing. I love you for that. I appreciate you for come here. Because the girls don't see this side of you, for real, for real. You know what I mean?
Because they're not supposed to.
Yeah.
This is Kelly Harrison. You're not supposed to see this side.
Yeah.
Only certain people know this side. Yeah, so, you know.
Yeah. This is why I always campaign for my girls now more than I did, because I used to be a fucking menace back in the day, and I ain't used to campaign for shit, nobody but myself. So now it's like, now I'm seeing that all of my sisters going, both of my gay parents is going, both of my real biological parents is going, and my grandma, like, so I try to like pour it into so many young girls and just people in general, because I feel like I have to, because I'm here for a reason.
No, you don't have to.
You don't
What
think
you know, no, you don't. Well, let me tell you something. I sit back and I say, and I talk to people all the time, right? One thing I know, Lexi needs to pour into Lexi.
Right. Amen.
Okay, Lexi has dealt with so much stuff in the last couple of years, and I tell people all the time, the things that I see with Lexi, like the thing with you and Erica, the thing with you and this person, the thing with you and that person, the thing with this person, I tell her to give Lexi a pass. Because Lexi is grieving, and Lexi does not know how to grieve the right way. So the way you're grieving is by lashing out on people. Mm-hmm. But I think that you need to take time to sit back and focus on Lexi and learning how to grieve your mother and your grandmother and everything that you have lost. And once you grieve that and you get to a place of healing when it comes to that, Lexi can be whole and Lexi can be herself and be 100% her. That's what it is. It's the truth, though. Because I know you're fighting. I know you're fighting. And you know I know you're fighting, baby. You know what I'm talking about. When you push that away, I knew that it was something going on. When you pushed them away, I knew it was something going on. Yeah. When you pushed them away, I knew that you did not know how to deal with it. And you was pushing everybody away. Mm-hmm. You didn't want nobody away, nobody to be around you. Yeah. You
Why
gotta
you
just
never
take
call
time
me and tell me this?
Because I didn't need to. When I talk to you, it was like she ain't listening to nothing.
I wasn't listening to
nobody. She wasn't listening to nobody. Yeah. You just wanted to have your moment, but it wasn't the time. I was trying to tell you, but it wasn't the time because you was not ready to receive it. But now is the time, and now you can receive it, and now you can start the journey of your healing.
All right, girl, don't you do that to me. I don't feel like No, but you ate that. Some people don't really see that portion, you know.
Because it's in me. Listen, let me tell you something. One thing I learned is that when the word comes to me,
girl, you about to think, don't you do that?
I have to, right? Because when the word comes to me, Lexi, I have to speak the word. And I tell people all the time, stop looking at the messenger and listen to the messenger. Because yes, the messenger could be a messy, nasty bitch. But it's about the message that you need to listen to. And see, it wasn't the right time for me to tell you every time I tried to get you on the phone and you would hang up and you would spiral and curse me the fuck out. This was the right time for me to tell you. Because now you're going to receive it. And now you're going to take it. And now you're going to start on your healing journey.
I received it. I swear. I promise you I received that. It's just, you know how, until you don't really like to hear somebody give you your news.
Yeah.
And really, yeah.
That's like Caesar. Oh, I hate when Caesar. Oh, when Caesar goes, sister.
Now, bitch.
Now, bitch, let me tell you. I'm gonna, I don't wanna argue with you. Come on, Caesar, just get it out. I'm not gonna argue. Now, you know you're gonna argue. Caesar, just tell me. And then, and I be listening.
He has got me together like that a time or
I
two.
be looking like, yeah, like, you know, Caesar does the same
Dr.
thing to
Alvin,
me.
now, Lexi,
Alvin,
you know,
listen,
you can't.
Alvin,
You gotta polish. You
Amaya, Nikki, you know, Susan. As I have a lot of people that's in my corner that wants to see great for me, and you know, and they call me and they can check me. But a lot of them,
I think for me, I think it's the one. Out of all the people that do that, and it's very few. Alvin is the one that I always, cause I know that he had my best interest, like far as my brand,
listen, let me tell you
my
something.
brand and stuff. So I know,
when it comes to,
I'll be like a
brand,
sponge. I'll be like
when
a
it
little
comes
kid
to your
when
brand and it
to
comes
him.
to all of this, baby. Listen, Dr. Alvin rides 10 toes down
I can
with
agree.
motherfucking you. And the only thing he
Oh, for
wants
real?
is, yes, he rides 10 toes down with you.
Still
And
to this day?
Yes, and the only thing Alvin want to see you is for you to elevate yourself and your brand. And if you start someplace and he don't see you growing, then he will pull back. But as long as he see you growing, he's gonna continue to be here with you as long as he continue to see you growing. And that's all he wants for you, is he wants you to elevate, because he knows what Lexi has and what he can offer with Lexi and her brand. Let's fucking address it.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Girl,
Stop it.
bitch, you can't. I ain't bring you on the show to tear me up, girl. Now fuck that. Oh, girl.
You said let's address it.
Girl,
So
bitch, I
let's
wanted you to address it. I ain't want to address it.
Well, we gotta address it.
Oh God, it's just that I'm going through a lot.
You're going through a lot. But listen, that you gotta realize, baby, those are not tears of pain. Those are tears of joy. You need to let them out, baby. It's time for them to come out. It's time for them to come out. And if we need to take a commercial break,
Yeah, we might need to take a little pause.
That's aggressive. For you to break down and for you to cry,
God.
we can break down and
No,
cry.
come on, we gonna muscle through. We gonna muscle through.
Yeah, but listen.
I just want to say, everybody that's out there that really love me, genuine, even people that I don't know that really be in my supporting me and stuff like that for my loss. Thank you, I appreciate it. I'm still human. I'm getting through it. I'm still a thug though, so we're gonna get through
she's
it.
still a dog. Listen,
thug
girl.
misses.
And listen, let me tell y'all something, right? What the difference? And so everybody kept saying, "Oh my God, Lexi is gonna do the same thing she did to everybody else." See, the difference between everybody else is Lexi picks them up and she's interviewing them before the show, so they already chit chatted as girlfriends and things. That's why I didn't want Lexi to come pick me up. I didn't want to be with Lexi because we just having a regular conversation. Right. So there is no cutting each other off. Right. There is no stopping in the middle of the question because you know what? It's just like she sitting down with her girlfriend. We are girlfriends, we are sisters, but we didn't sit down and we didn't have a pre-interview before this. Right. We're just sitting down and we're just talking. So it's just a genuine...
So when we having the initial interview, it's like, girl, that's not how the original one just went.
Yeah,
that's what...
Because you're jumping in with them and getting ready. No, bitch, that's not what you said in the fucking car, bitch.
Yeah.
Give me what you said in the fucking car because I want that raw shit. See, it ain't like that with us because we ain't had no pre-interview, so you ain't got to get the rate. Yeah, bitch, you know, we just sitting here, we just flowing. It's just
okay. So let's change. Let's change. The
let's change.
Let me ask you a question. This is a fun question, but we can laugh about it now. Well, you can laugh about it now. Who gave you the most hardest time in ballroom?
Atlanta.
No, not the city. We ain't got
the city. The city.
No, I was talking.
Not an individual.
Oh.
No individual gave me a hard time. It was no one individual that gave me a hard time. The city of Atlanta gave me a hard time. Break that down. Okay, so Atlanta, I would go to Atlanta, and I was just talking about this as well. Like you could try me for runway. Okay, yeah, I'll take that. Okay. You'll try me for face, yeah, I'll take that. Bitch, you'll try me for performance, oh yeah, I'll take that. But when you try me for motherfucking realness, oh now we got a motherfucking problem.
They did that to you?
Atlanta did not see me for nothing.
Bitch, you said nothing.
Atlanta packed me up.
For everything.
Everything. Packed up. Chop, 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 chop. Oh, wow.
So it's not necessarily a person thing.
No.
It's the city of Atlanta.
The city of Atlanta did not play with me. They got me. They got me 708 tracks back in the days. But yeah, they got me. They did not play with me. So it wasn't a person. It was the city of Atlanta. When it comes to people in ballroom, I really didn't get that much shade from a lot of people when it came to me.
Okay.
I didn't get that much shade from people because, you know, when I did transition into other categories, I made sure that I came correct when I did and stuff like that. So I really didn't get that much shade from individuals in ballroom. And I was a tough cookie to crack. And, you know, I made my way through.
So now that I asked you that question, and I was thinking more so of an individual, because I think everybody got their story with one person. Typically, it's always RR. I'm not talking about with you. I'm just like most of the girls got the same similar story.
I love RR.
Okay.
RR was one of my champions.
Really?
RR, yes. RR is the one. RR made me legendary. Baby, when I came home from prison, the first time I came home from prison in 2005 at the Gay and Lesbian Center at the Alliance meeting. I came home from prison and I came to the Alliance meeting. And all I talk about, when you talk about realness, when you talk about that right here, and he made me legendary.
He gave you your stuff.
And he gave you my stuff. Oh, definitely he gave
Shout
me
out to
my
RR
International.
Scaparelli. Ain't he Scaparelli?
No, RR Chanel.
He's still Chanel.
International.
Oh, I thought no, that's Fred. No, my bad, y'all. You know, I'm getting old.
Girl, yeah, we gotta have to cut that.
You know,
girl.
I thought we
cut that.
We gotta cut. No, we gonna leave it in, girl.
Yeah, we gotta cut that. No.
So-
the pioneer, the Chanel, the International, the founder, honey. That's who you need to get on. That's who you need to get here.
You think I need to get RR up here?
Yes, maybe because you know our story. RR has a story that he needs to tell. And
I'm gonna reach out to you. I'm gonna reach out to you, Ruben, on the back end.
I always tell our story, honey. Yes.
Let me before we get on to anything else, I think I want to say because you said Atlanta. I think for me, I don't think I ever had a city that I never got through in. I know a city that bitch you ain't winning in, and that's Baltimore. They don't play.
Oh, Baltimore.
You know you remember we used to go down there for buns?
I used to have fun at Buns in the past.
No, I used to have fun at Buns, and I used to win. But I'm talking about like at their major. They not giving it to them.
Well, that's every city. Every city they keep it in house.
I don't think it's like that. I think no, that's not.
Bitch, you ain't coming. You know you ain't coming down here to Philly and getting silly in Philly. But say, bitch, baby,
I
listen.
think Philly the only one that really gets it to
Baby,
the.
please, baby, okay, baby, listen. Bitch, you was not coming down here thinking that you was winning over motherfucking Renee, mistake, bitch.
No, that wasn't
you was
happening.
not motherfucking winning over Renee.
That was
you
never
wasn't
happening.
winning over motherfucking Amber Cartier, mistake
was-
for
that
real,
was never
mistake,
happening.
girl.
Yeah.
Bitch, girl, like listen,
Yeah.
girl, and
I
I
can
keep
agree.
telling the girls when the girls say, hey, back in here, and the girls tell me, oh, you wasn't out and you wasn't here, girl. I was here back in the days with Kitty, mistake, bitch. I was here with Renee. I was here with Amber, mistake, girl. Listen, let me go.
Oh, you brought back a lot of. You brought back Amber. You know the girls don't really. Yeah.
Girl, listen, let me tell you something, mistake, girl. Listen, honey, okay? I tell the girls, mistake, girl, I remember when Lexi was going from this to that, from this to that with her cousin. Both of them was deciding what they was gonna do. Mistake. Same thing with China, mistake, girl. And I was looking like, yeah. And the girls be like, oh yeah, she wasn't here. She wasn't a part. She wasn't out. Girl, please, I was here, mistake, bitch. Y'all just didn't pay me no attention.
Girl, what?
Y'all didn't pay me no attention. But I was here, bitch.
You was here.
I was here. And I ain't going nowhere.
Well, now let's get into it then. Fuck it. We addressing it.
Let's address it.
Do you think that you are a bona fide icon?
I know I'm a bona fide icon.
So
You know why I know I'm a bona fide icon? Because I was born a motherfucking icon.
Come on.
On May motherfucking 30th of 1978 at 7:33 p.m., Funjula Kanta had a motherfucking icon. She had an icon, and the icon name was Damon Charles Harrison Hunter. Okay, baby? And then Damon transferred over to Kelly Unique Harrison, baby, okay? So I was born an icon. No, ballroom didn't have to deem me an icon. I was born an icon, honey.
on,
And
calm the fuck
I walk in my destiny, baby, okay?
Come on.
Baby, nobody can tell me anything about myself because I know what I know what I am. I am the blueprint, baby. Whether you want to see me for being an icon on the floor, baby, or you can see me for being an icon off the floor. When you think about me 30, 40 years from now, baby, you're gonna remember my name. My name is stamped in this shit called Ballroom. And a lot of girls' names is not. Baby,
We gonna call a spade a spade. We gonna
you
call
call a spade a spade? Mistake, bitch?
Okay, so let me ask you this. For the people, you was right about that. A star is born. It's not made. You understand what I'm saying? But for some people that actually have this thing, and they say it on Petty Monday, that's their thing for you. This not me asking this question. I just really want to know, why do you think that you are an icon in the ballroom scene?
Miss saying I have done things that a lot of these girls have not done. Miss saying, baby, okay? If you don't know, I am, baby. So I remember back in the days, I didn't want to become an icon, nor a legend. The only thing I wanted to do was win of the year.
Mm-hmm. Was that really more of a big thing back then?
Yes.
Okay, go
that
ahead.
was a big thing back in the days. It wasn't about being a legend or being an icon. It's about winning of the year.
Okay.
This thing, bitch.
Because you had bragging rights throughout
You
that
had
whole.
bragging rights for the
Right.
whole
Okay.
year, Miss Thing, bitch.
Got it.
I am Butch Queen and Drag's realness of the year. Yo, I walked for like 8 years straight, Lexi. Do you know the year that I won Butch Queen and Drag's realness of the year? Guess where I was at?
In jail.
Motherfucking jail.
You couldn't even enjoy.
All Rikers Island.
You couldn't even enjoy your bragging
All
rights.
Rikers Island. I couldn't even enjoy it, Miss Angel. I have finally, because it was my sister Jasmine Mizrahi, Revlon 007. I had finally knocked her off her pedestal and got Drag's realness of the year. And I
you
was in
couldn't even enjoy
motherfucking jail. But guess what? What I do know is that I came home after that year for Butch Queen Up and Drag's realness, and I won Femme Queen, Big Girl's Face, and Femme Queen, Big Girl's Runway for 8 years in a motherfucking row.
Really?
8 years in a motherfucking row.
Both of them back to back?
Back to back.
You heard it here first.
8 years in a fucking row.
Oh, but that's enough right there to make you
Yeah, 8 years in a row of the year. And to my sister Felicity Mizrahi, now overall Mother Barmain, came and took the title from me.
the face portion or the runway portion?
She took the face portion.
Okay.
She took the face portion, and then they just started alleviating Big Girl's Runway because nobody wasn't walking anymore like that. But Felicity
That's a
came
big
and
accomplishment.
took that from me. So baby, when it comes to, I have came out and I walked, and baby, every category. One thing the girls need to realize is that I came into the house of Mizrahi to walk realness. And for me to elevate to any other category that I'm now legend for, Andre told me that I had to walk and win that night or I was never gonna walk that category ever again. So you know I'm legend for all of those categories. So you know what happened that night that I came out. I came out and I walked performance and I won. I came out and walked runway and I won. Baby, and I tell people this all the time. I would say I'm more legendary and iconic for runway than I would be for face mistake. I have more runway wins, $1,000 runway wins than I have face wins. And that's just me being real and being transparent.
No, you addressing it. That's fact.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me ask you a question. You was most known and notorious in this house, 7 letters.
7 letters that define me.
Can you give me some stories? Can you tell me how iconic back then it was for the House of Mizrahi? Like to see Andre on Apollo, to see him on, just to see Jack, where y'all came from, to see Selvin, Kool-Aid, way before MC Deborah, like for you to be a part of that, for the early stages of Laomi to come from that. Tahiri, Shay, the original, tell me what it was like for their house. Give the people a history lesson.
It was a family. It was a unit. it was the 7 letters that defined me, the 7 letters that spoke for me, the 7 letters that kept us together until it was broken. We was a family. We was a unit. I came to Dorian's house on where was that at in Brooklyn? I forget where that was at in Brooklyn when I went to Dorian's house. And I in the same way I spoke into existence everything that I speak into existence, I spoke into existence that I was going to be mother of that house one day.
Really?
Yeah. When I came in, my sister Kool-Aid was the tiebreaker for me to get into the house of Ryan.
Really?
Yeah. Because Diamond, Jennifer, Dorian, all of them, they did not see me. And people think that it's a kiki, but this is the truth.
Shout out, I'm sorry not to cut you off. I forgot one of y'all other heavy hitters, Deja. Tamara and Deja was Miss Riley's here. Sorry, late. Well,
I told them, they said, why do you want to be in this house? I said, oh, because all my girlfriends is in here.
sorry, Stacy too was another heavy hitter for the house of Miss Riley. I'm sorry. I draw the blank, y'all, my ladies, my girls.
I said, all my girlfriends is in here. So they said, that's the only reason why you want to be here, because all your girlfriends is in here? I said, yeah, because all my girlfriends is in here. And one day, I'm going to be the mother of this motherfucker.
The key that she.
Those bitches told me over their dead body. But guess what? I became mother, and all those bitches are dead.
Kelly, no, that's not funny, sister. Girl, you was the key, girl.
It's the truth, though. They said over their dead body. Guess what? I became mother. And I'm here, I was there. I'm here, and I'm still. But no, but it was the truth, though. But it was the truth. And they said that.
What year was that you became mother?
I became mother. Oh my God. I gotta get the clip. I got it on my Instagram. I fell in everything that night. I would send you the clip so you could post it up and say, girl, I got the clip. I came out, it was at the lab in Brooklyn.
The lab.
I came out and you see Susan in the back chanting me on and Lola and everybody. And I came out.
Lola was she?
No, she was a Balenciaga.
Oh, okay.
She was a Milan back then.
Right,
and I come out and I'm selling it and I'm dancing and I'm going down and all you hear me say in the clip is to Jack, Mother, I'm falling. He said, yeah, I fall. And then I lay back and I start selling it and said, yes, it's cute. Yeah. But that's when I began.
So that honestly happened. Yeah. Let me ask you a question. So this is for the viewers out there. What was starting to be the demise of such an iconic, impactful, the biggest house in New York at the time? The biggest house in New York. When you thought of ballroom, Philly had the Quran, DC had the Cons. New York was 7 letters, and the Ebony's, or just the Ebony's.
The Ebony's, the Revlons. It was a lot of houses in New York.
No, but the Revlons was more.
Yeah.
You predominantly the biggest New York house.
A brand is not just about one individual.
Okay.
A brand is about the whole.
The family, the organization.
The whole organization that works together and know how to thrive together and how to move together. When you have one individual that wants to move the way they want to move and not moving what's in the best integrity for the organization, it ultimately brings the organization down to its knees. And so because the organization was brought down to its knees, for that individual, for the statements and the things that they made, it was best that at that time that we had separated ourselves because we were dealing with everything that was going on with Hollywood, with Pose and Legendary and the different things that was happening. It was gonna do more damage to our brand to stay a part of that person's brand. So we had to separate ourselves from that person because we had to protect ourselves and our livelihood, because at this time, we're not crafting, we're not doing anything anymore. We're doing the things the legal way. So the legal way comes with consequences. And those consequences was going to damage in the brand. So we separated ourselves and we started a whole new entity.
Whose idea what was it when y'all first debuted? This was at the Mugler Ball. This is the night y'all overall mother Lola walked. Whose idea was it to name the house Gorgeous Gucci?
That was Jack's idea. We had
Because Jack's already was Gorgeous Television.
Yeah,
Right?
he already had Gorgeous. Gorgeous Entertainment.
Yeah.
So I think that was Jack. I think that was Jackson Marlon idea.
Really? Shout out to Marlon. I love my little Hanson B.
That
You
was
know I love
Jackson
you.
Marlon's idea when it came to
the actual name.
The actual name.
Now, for the record, who initially was the first overall mother that was supposed to be the overall mother?
Okay, so let's break it down. So when we started thinking about the house, Lola was automatically going to be the first overall mother.
Okay.
So, and then Jarrell was going to be the overall father.
Initially.
The
mother and father. Got
Mother
it.
and father. So then we was like, but we can't do that to Ira because they were both around just as long. So it's Gorgeous Gucci. So why not have 2 overall mothers and 2 overall fathers? So we got on the phone with them and that got hashed out. Mm-hmm. So then when we thought about overall mothers, it was going to be Lola and Mia was going to be the 2 overall mothers. Mia was still dealing with everything when it comes to her facial femmes and her surgeries and everything. So it was like, okay, sis, get yourself together. When you ready to debut, we're gonna be ready. Ira's your partner.
Shout out to Mia. I love you, sister. That's
Mia
my baby.
West.
Yes.
So, but then I was sitting and watching y'all house.
Wait a second. So was Trace already before? Was she?
Trace was the founder. Trace is one of the founders.
So that's why when I just asked you the question, who was the initial mother? So it should have went. You should.
Oh, so the founders is myself, Marlon, Trace.
Got it. I think that's what. Yeah. Okay.
Those are the founders. Those are the core.
Got it.
Of the house. We are all the founders.
So if Lola came in as the overall, so Trace was the queen mother or what?
No, Trace is founding mother.
Founding mother. Got it. So that clears up everything for you. Okay.
Trace is founding mother.
Got it.
I'm founding mother. Jack is founding mother. Marlon is a founder as well. They say, we all mothers. So I just, because I don't understand.
That's why I asked you to break. I'm glad you broke it down
to you, right? So I don't understand why people hold dual titles in their houses.
Go ahead.
And I'm just being honest with it and say, bitch,
because you want up.
That's what I say. Why you gotta hold dual titles? I don't need to be queen. I don't need to, and this is not me throwing shots at anybody. I don't need to be queen mother because I'm founding mother. Founding mother is over queen. So I'm founding mother. Trace is founding mother. Jack is founding mother. Marlon is founder. Because I don't know if you want to...
Right.
What it was.
Right.
Yeah. So it's your founder. So you don't need to hold a dual title.
Right.
Lola is the overall mother.
Got it. That makes
Jarrell
sense.
is the overall father. Ira is the overall father. Then you don't need to have another title after that. Because you just hold that's for somebody else. So now, listen... When I shot my shot at you, and I want you to come on over. Come on over, Lexi. I'll give you Queen Mother.
You think that's still on that offer still on the table? The offer still on the table? No, listen. We'll get to that.
Yeah, but see, that's how you got to do it.
No, the reason why I asked this question is because, the thing that happened at the Coldest Winter Ever Ball when the Queen of Sex category.
Because listen,
let me ask the question, then I'm gonna pass it to you.
Go ahead.
So, the Queen of Sex at the Coldest Winter Ever Ball when 2 of your overall mothers was the
founding mother and the overall mother.
Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying. Okay, the founding mother and the overall mother was the last 2, and then I guess the panel, I don't know who it was trying to make them battle. And kudos to you, because I always tell you, I'm glad you stopped that. You know what I mean? A lot of people might have had said, no, bitch, we wanted to see who's really the queen. Punks, it's messy, it's ballroom. But I'm glad that you did that.
But
so kudos to you for that.
it still wound up being the same thing.
I know, but at least on your character, it got to be.
Even though they didn't battle, it still wanted to become messy. Because somebody put up clips and all types of things. And I didn't want to, I know that it would have got ugly.
I'm glad that you did that though, because even though you said it did more damage than it did good, at least when you look back at it, the world got the chance to see you stop that happening. I think that's big on your behalf.
Yeah, but ultimately, now that I sit back and I look at everything that happened and everything that played out that night, I wish I would have just let them just went at it.
A lot of people were speculating, right, that if that battle was to happen, they was saying that basically Trace would have won. You heard that? So, because Lola.
I did. I heard that. Okay. I heard that because when it comes to me, right, I think that it wasn't. Trace had a point to prove, and it wasn't even to
Lola.
the house or Lola. It was that Trace had a point to prove to Ballroom that she should have been on that list.
Got it. I got it.
So
that's why she was ready to battle.
That's why she was ready to come out the way she came out, because she had a point to prove to Ballroom. Like, how fucking dare y'all not add me to that list?
Excuse me, you guys. I'm sorry.
Don't worry. We have hiccups. Yeah. Let's address it.
I'm sorry, you guys. So, it was speculation, right, that the House of Gorjaguchi didn't even know Trace was coming out.
I did.
You did?
I did.
But it wasn't a house thing.
I did. And I did because y'all know I got my ears to the street when it comes to this thing.
Yeah.
Called Ballroom. So the rumblings that I heard in the street was that they wanted Vanessa Frost. I think she was a Mugler at that time. They wanted Vanessa Frost to do Lola. So they had other people that they were gunning to get Lola out of there.
Really?
So yeah. So from when I heard that, I gave the you know what? If y'all think that it's gonna be that easy to get her up out of there, let me hit up Trace and get Trace to come out and and take care of the girls that's not on the list that wanted to come out.
Oh, that's
And so that's exactly what Trace did. Trace took care of everybody on the list that wasn't on the list, and then Lola took care of the girls that was on the list. And unfortunately, it winded up.
So wait, this was supposed to be like this big takedown thing.
Oh, bitch.
So basically,
I'm strategic. I play Ballroom.
Yeah.
Whether the girls count me out when it comes to a lot of things, when it comes to Ballroom, bitch. But I know how to play Ballroom. I am great when it comes to playing Ballroom. That's why when you talk about the queen, I am the queen of the house with the most points, the house with the most trophies. I hold that title in Ballroom when it comes to the House of Mizrahi. I have done that multiple times. When it comes to, I'm not a strategizer. When it comes to playing the game, I play Ballroom. I'm very good at playing Ballroom. And I know what I needed to do.
who was the fan favorites for that night? Because it was 7 girls on the list. It was Lola, it was Cherry the Boom, it was Asia West at the time, it was Lanaya Basquiat, it was...
Yeah, I don't remember all those girls. I just remember Lola.
Vanessa Frost.
I just remember Lola Trace, and Vanessa Frost. Miss bitch. Everybody else, Miss it was like tomato. Miss when it comes to them, and Asia as well. But the rest of those girls, it was like,
okay,
Liz.
Liz. That's your opinion. So now that we down to it, did you send that text?
What text? I know what text you talking about. They sent no fucking text. I didn't have text.
Kelly, you know it was speculation that night when you had the blue hair at the coldest winter ever. and they had you in the means, did you get that text?
I ain't send no text.
You always, you
I
know
know what
when
you're
they were
doing.
saying you was texting the judges?
Oh, I ain't text that. I ain't text that night. I ain't need to text that night. That was pure. That was pure. That was pure pussy.
Y'all can listen to an icon of fucking
That was
what?
pure pussy. That was pure pussy. Lola was pure. Trace was pure. I didn't even send no text.
Was it during that category?
No, it wasn't.
It wasn't during that category.
I sent the text in Florida. It wasn't for that.
Oh,
ball.
it wasn't?
Yeah, it wasn't for that.
Because
ball.
the memes that came out, it was at that ball.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But
Oh,
I
okay,
ain't send no
all right.
text that night. I didn't send no text that night.
Yes, you
I
did.
needed one thing.
did.
Listen, one thing for certain, two things for sure. When it comes to the icon Lola and when it comes to the icon Trace, I don't need to send no text for them.
Oh, amen.
Now there's other bitches in my house, I may have to send a text. But Lola and Trace,
They don't need-
I ain't saying that. Yeah,
you ain't gotta
they
do that.
don't need
That
no
speak
text.
for itself.
Yeah, they don't need no text. They don't need no text. Nah.
You heard it here first.
Yeah, nah, they don't need no text.
Okay.
They going straight out there, they body it.
Yeah.
They straight body.
When I had Lola here on the show, shout out to my favorite girl in the world. I love that lady. I love her. Girl, I done caught slack and straight from somebody because I gave her life just recently on the post. Because I done gave the girl. You can't never get a girl's life without the other girl.
Listen, everybody should be able to get their life, baby. I don't know why people think that just because you elevate one girl up at this present moment, that is shade towards, you in individual.
I don't like that.
But that post was shade.
You think it was shade?
Yeah, that post was shade.
Okay, so let me ask you this. If I can say something once, I can say it, because ain't nobody gonna make my mouth look like ketchup, right? When I was typing it, I didn't think it was shade. I didn't type it as shade. Well, let me be shady. It wasn't until after the fact when old girl had commented, and I was like, when I first initially was like, well, how the fuck did you take this post as being shade? But then when I looked at it, the way it was like,
that
oh,
was
Lexi,
shady.
that could seem shady.
That was shady.
I don't think
As soon as I said,
that's crazy.
As soon as I read that,
You know what? Sometimes people don't. I think I'm going to catch slack. Oh, Lexi, y'all be throwing rocks. I don't throw rocks and run because I'm very deliberate. I will say it to anybody.
when I see that, it's okay.
What part did you throw? Why would you think it was shade? Like what part? What part?
Oh, you gave me life, you gave John life, you gave this person life, you gave that person life, and then you gave them the best Grand March I ever seen, Miss
When I
Davis.
look back at it, I thought it was that part.
Was Asia.
Yeah.
That was shade.
When I look back at it, I was like, ooh, I didn't have to add that in there.
Yeah, that was
And
shade.
then when I looked at it again, it was like her and which they just had went through something, and I'm giving her stuff.
And that was shade. And it was like, yeah.
I can see where she felt that way. I actually don't have nothing against you. I actually really like her. I always give her her life. Like
She's
in
a
and out.
beautiful girl.
Beautiful girl, but no, I really call her my fish patty. Like I always speak highly of her, but I can honestly say I'm a woman. I can honestly say I can see where she felt hit. And I'm gonna apologize to that, even though I don't feel like I deserve you an apology because I didn't mean it that way, but I can see where you might have took it that way, and I'm a woman.
And that is so big of you that you can sit
Seriously.
here on the lesser dress of the platform
Yeah, because I
and
like
address
her.
it.
I really
Yeah.
like her. It was at one point, I hate how people feel, they forget things. Her and your overall mother was going juggler to juggler, and I was one of the first. I said, take this down. Y'all both beautiful. Don't give these peoples no show, because that's what they want. After the New Orleans ball,
But you know what? I
I was the first one campaign. Everybody was, read that bitch, and Lola top part is this, and what's your name? You is out of shit. I don't want to. I'm the only girl.
But
No,
you see,
let me
but that's
put
the
I'm the only
but
girl.
see, you know what?
That said, don't give these
But
people
you know
no
what
show.
the problem is in ballroom is? See, the problem in ballroom is, right, that Lola and Paris can go back and forth and throw their shots at each other. Because that's ballroom.
Right.
That is femme queen. That is transgender. That is what we do
Right.
here.
I agree.
The problem comes in
The Butch Queens.
when the butch queens and the kids get underneath the post and want to carry it to another level. Okay? And prime example, when myself and my sister Toya was walking for the 11K, we put up posts and we digged at each other and read
you're
and
kidding me.
everything. Bitch, right? But guess what? We went underneath the post, told those kids, mind your business.
Oh, see, I didn't see that portion.
Yeah,
'Cause
me and
y'all was-
Toya went under the mind your business. Because guess what? At the end of the night, after the main ball, Me and Toya was at 840, Miss They Bitch in the section.
Cutting up and having the ball.
Cutting up and having a motherfucking ball after we don't ready because that's what femme
That's
queen
femme queenism.
That
Right.
is ballroom.
Right.
But when the butch queens get under there,
It make it more than- it makes it more than what it
carries
is.
it and makes it more than what it needs to be. Let the femme queens just femme
I
queens
agree.
and have their good time.
I love you, my fish patty, and I love you, my little. I think for me to get under there, it was like that's the main reason. My number one thing I said is don't give these peoples no show, because they they like to put us against the girls against each other.
That's normal.
You know, a simple,
That's
let
normal.
the girls be girls. The butch queen wants to be the girls.
Oh, some of them, a lot of them do.
A lot of them really want to be the girls.
One
And,
day.
all right, we're gonna move on from that. It was something you just said I wanted to piggyback off of. Shit. Okay, so now that we're still on Lola and Trace, just because you are a founding member, we talked about this briefly this past Petty Monday, but I was like, we're gonna save it for the show. Lawrence, with his shit starting as The Voice.
Hey, Lawrence.
Hi, Lawrence, with your shit starting as said that, why did Lola make that random apology post?
You would have to ask Lola that.
Okay. Yeah, because I
Why
want
she made why she made that pose. Honey. Ultimately, Lola is Lola is a humble person.
You don't gotta get
No. Lola is a humble person, and Lola is a person that after she sit back and she reflects on different things, and she may see that her ill doings in certain things that she may want to take the time out to reach out and do what she wants to do. Lola is not governed by us to do anything that Lola does not want to do.
Got it.
Okay.
So that answers your question, Ms. Lawrence.
Lola is what Lola wants. Is what Lola gets.
Got it.
Okay. And Lola, and I tell people all the time. I was just about to have her after the ball, after the West Ball, and she grabbed the mic. I said, "It's time, baby. We have held Lola
I
back."
didn't see that portion. Somebody told me
Yeah,
about
we
it.
have held Lola back when it comes to a lot of things, with Lola responding to a lot of things. And it's about time that they're going to actually see that she's just not a pretty little girl. That Lola has, she has a voice that goes along with that fucking stone cold face, that stone cold sex, that stone cold voice is definitely stone cold as well. And
We love you, Mama.
Ballroom is going to eventually get Lola.
So
And she's gonna speak.
we also talked about on Petty Monday because we're addressing it. We also talked about on Petty Monday really briefly. When we was on the panel keying and stuff like that they don't get along.
Who?
Lola and Trace.
They do.
They do. So
They do.
that clears that up. We also was asking you on the panel. It wasn't me. I'm just recapping what just happened a few days ago. It was Lawrence and everybody else.
Relationships. So let me break
Yeah,
this
come
down.
on.
So let me break this down, right? Relationships are meant to be up, and relationships are meant to be down. If a relationship was just smooth and just straight across the board, as people would want it to seem, would be fake.
Right.
It would not be real. It would not be genuine. So people have problems. People have issues, but they move past the problems and they move past the issues.
Okay.
Trace is our sister. We love Trace now. Trace ain't going no place until Trace is ready to go someplace. I be trying all the time to get Trace to come out to ball.
She probably just over it.
But you know what? I love Trace now. Trace just, I don't think Trace is in the space that this is what, that Trace wants to be a part of. Trace is doing her Hollywood thing. Trace just got her land and she's about to build her house and she's about to be the girl.
Shout out to you,
She's always on Fortnite with the kids and everything, man.
Somebody told me recently she played basketball and stuff.
Yeah, she be on Fortnite and all that shit with the kids and shit.
Shout out to you, Trace.
I be talking to her through the microphone when Jack be on the thing on Fortnite with her. I play
Shout
that
out to
Fortnite.
Jack. I
don't
love you,
play
my
that
Jack
Fortnite. I don't
baby.
play that Fortnite shit.
I want to learn how to play. Jack is the one that made me want to learn how to play.
Yeah,
I be seeing him on TikTok
Fuck
playing.
that
I
shit.
love you, my Jack.
Yeah. Shout out to
Jackie-o.
Gillette. Shout out to Gillette, Jack,
I love you too,
Trace. all of y'all
Shanice
that-
call you her white chocolate. I
Yeah,
had
all of
Shanice
y'all
on
that
the
play that
show.
Fortnite shit. Yeah, shout out to all of y'all.
You don't do it.
Yeah, Precious, yeah.
You not a gamer.
I think I got a skins and stuff, but I don't play skins. That's what it's for Fortnite. That's the skins. My name is Jess Kelly on there too. Precious, come
You
over
just
and
not a
play.
gamer.
Yeah, I'm not a gamer.
What about an MK? No. That's just
You
not
know, remember back in the days when we used to be single, you used to have the game
for the train.
Yeah. Because you would say, what you doing?
Come on.
I'm playing Y2K.
Yeah.
And they say,
Yeah, girl, yeah.
What you play? Yeah, come on up.
The little train, yeah, they
Come
thought.
on, man, you can play.
Go ahead, you play.
You play.
If you know, you know. So listen, it was a known thing for back in the day for our girls in our era. I want to say this is like the early 2000 era, when it was a thing for the femme queens to date butches, because we didn't have trans men back in the day.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Like it was so distant, far away, girl. Now cut it out.
It was so long ago.
Girl, they'll cut it the fuck out, Kelly.
Oh my God.
There's a lot of people back in that day and still this current day that have like issues, you know. Some straight society, some butch, like some of the even the femme queens are older girls. Y'all tell me what you experienced. Snap, Kelly. Girl, put Harrison up. I need the Just Kelly.
Oh, so you want Just Kelly?
We're addressing it.
Okay,
Harrison.
Okay, so let's address it, right?
Come on.
So let me tell you something, right? Since you want Jess Kelly, let's address it. And this is Love P statement that I'm gonna make right here, bitch. But listen, my girls used to read me back in the days. Mm-hmm. Oh, you transition to fuck with that pussy. Oh, you transition to fuck with that pussy. What the fuck you transition for to fuck with that pussy? But guess what? I transitioned to fuck with that pussy.
What, girl?
Guess what? And she said she wanted Jess Kelly. Guess what? I transitioned to fuck with that pussy. And guess what? I'm still here, Miss Say, 32 years motherfucking later. Because guess what? That dick took all those bitches up out of here.
What dick?
They used to read me for fucking with the pussy. But guess what? That dick got them all up.
Ooh, you ain't. Damn, I didn't want to take that route.
Yeah, well, no shade. It's the truth.
Ooh,
It's the truth.
No shade. The boys used to take.
The boys took them up out of here.
Took them through.
Took them through there.
Sad, but it's true.
It's the truth. It's sad, but it's the truth.
That's why I
y'all.
always be. You know what? Can we have a real sister conversation? But just so having this on camera. I told this story. I be telling people this all the time when they be like, "You not no bottom, you got all that ass." I be like, "Listen, I watch the way my girls get out in the street and cat fight, and me, I'll mix over a nigga with a big. I stay far away from that because I used to see how he used to go from this girl to that girl, read that girl. Oh, you know what they did? Read the girl's body. I stayed away from all of that. Yeah. And now that you just said it the way you said it, I ain't gonna say it that harsh, but that one boy sent them all through.
Send them all back
and sent them all up.
Yeah,
Right.
but it's different now. I've learned over the years.
Damn, Kelly, I wasn't thinking about
but you know what? Let me break this down, right? Because this is a thing. It's a hard pill to swallow. But guess what? Somebody got to swallow the motherfucker. And I swallowed it. Okay, well, let me say this, right? But what we have to get out of the fact of that every trans man is a bottom. Okay?
That's not true.
Yeah, and it's not, because my husband is not. My husband has bottom surgery.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yes, he got a big old dick.
My ex-husband wasn't
Yeah,
no bottom.
but everybody think that all trans men are bottom.
Okay, so
it's about opening up. It's about knowing the conversation and opening up the conversation and letting the conversation lead to where it may lead.
Okay, we could do that now, but let me tell you where that stigma probably come from. Back in our day, it was butches. We didn't have trans,
Yeah,
but they all was bottom.
But that's a stigma that we have. But that's a stigma that we have to get out of. Because because you know why I say we have to get out of the stigma? Because that's why my husband does not come out.
Really?
Because that's why if people don't know that he has bottom surgery, that everybody sees him as being a bottom.
Oh wow! I'm sorry, y'all.
Yeah.
My trans community. I'm gonna say trans community.
Yeah.
Y'all have to go through that. You know what I don't
Because
like?
if you're a girl that has been known for doing that, that's what
they automatically put them in that box.
assume
Right.
That they're in that
Amen.
box.
Amen.
And you can't put everybody in that box.
Because I done been with some just talking to, and they be like, "Oh, you with Lexi?"
Oh,
and
yeah,
it just
exactly.
automatically assume.
And just automatically
they get fucked
assume
now.
that they
Yeah.
get fucked. And,
Amen.
and everybody's not like
I
that.
never really
So-
thought about it that way when it
Yeah.
come to y'all.
Yeah.
I don't. You want me to tell you what I don't absolutely like that the trans men have to endure, and I don't do this to y'all, but I be online and like, oh, I want to try a trans man.
Like it's a
flavor of
ice cream.
Yeah, flavor of ice cream or something.
Like the Mrs.
Oh, I want me
Softee truck.
one of them.
Oh,
Yeah.
I want me a vanilla with swirl.
Yeah, like
No, bitch, it's no.
Yeah.
And then oh yeah, I want to get me a trans man so
I can have a
I
baby.
can have a baby. Every trans man
Niggas ain't really wanna carry no damn baby.
Every trans man don't want to carry no baby, and every trans man don't want to get off of their testosterone to even potentially try to ovulate again to have a baby. And then even if they get off, because I know a trans man, I'm not gonna put his name out there. I know a trans man that's been off his hormones for 7 years trying to have another baby and still can't have one.
I know. I about to say I know a girl. I'm the girl. I stopped taking hormones for a year, and I can't produce.
Exactly.
It's a done bun. It's clip. Ain't nothing coming out.
It's clip.
It's
It's
yeah,
Clippiana.
So,
Clippiana, old big back bitch.
no, this is a real conversation. We making light of it, not a key of it, but it's real. This trans thing is. I feel for most of y'all trans men that have to defend yourselves about not being a bottom.
Yes.
I feel for y'all that's fighting because y'all are a bottom, but y'all still fighting the society. I feel for y'all
And
too.
everybody, listen. Everybody can make the switch. I made the switch.
You made the switch?
Yeah, I made the
I ain't
switch.
making no switch.
Yeah, I made the switch. It's good. You know.
I mean,
It's good.
I like that for you.
Yeah.
Shout out to all of the strong. Shout out to all of the ones that made the switch. Shout out to all of the ones that still holding down the fucking fort. Right. This bitch ain't nothing. No. All right. So let me ask you a question. Have you ever tried to have kids?
I tried. I've tried over the years. My time has passed. If I didn't have one, I'm 48 now. My cutoff time was 45.
How do you know?
My cutoff time was 45.
You got castrated?
No, my cutoff time was 45.
Oh, for you to even try.
For me to even try, my cutoff time was
Damn.
45, and because I'm not gonna try. I'm gonna be 70 years old, trying to go graduate somebody graduation, bitch being 60 years old, running around somebody and shit, bitch, knees and shit all fucked up, bitch. You got a bad
I
heart
can
and shit,
agree.
bitch. So that time has passed.
Well, what about this? What about if you adopt and they probably already around 5 or 6? You know.
I'm good.
You okay?
I'm good.
That was a fair question.
I love my freedom. I love my freedom, and I love to travel.
Yeah.
That's why I tell my best friend Roxanne, and I tell different people that is around me, and my brother that's been thinking about having a baby. If y'all decide to go down that road and decide to have another one, when y'all got motherfucking teenagers, y'all on y'all motherfucking own. Bitch, because I'm outside in these streets. I'm traveling. I'm having a good time. Ain't nobody got time to be having no motherfucking baby showers and be watching no kids and looking for people.
PTA, yeah.
We outside. Who started over?
I want to ask you a question, and I want you to be Just Kelly, and I want you to give me the raw, but I don't want you to tear this girl down too much, like in front of me, because, you know. But I want you to say what you got to say. I'm gonna shut the fuck up. Where did you and my sister Janice go wrong? What is the shade between y'all?
You sat here and so let me break this all down, right? So I really don't have a problem with Janice, okay? So her little flunky Kim that she did the interview with at her house when she did the interview, Kim took like, oh, I'm such a bully and I'm this and I'm that and I'm this and I'm that. Kim,
The one that used to be with Yolanda?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Kim knows where our beef comes from when it comes to me and her. I don't need to address it up here on the show, but Kim knows where our beef comes. I hate for bitches to act like they don't know where our beef comes from. Okay. So Kim knows where me and her beef comes from, you know, and things of that nature. When it comes to Johnny's, it's more of Johnny's is an icon for her tenure in ballroom. I can give her that.
That's really big of you.
I can give her that for her tenure in ballroom. But when it comes,
Here we go. Go ahead.
but when it comes to on the floor, you sat here on your show, Let's Address It, and you let her address that bullshit like she was out there where she was one of those ones with y'all. You know damn well she was not one of those ones with y'all. Johnny's came out and she got her tens. Mika, she downplayed everybody from Roxy to Mika to all of these girls and elevated herself up like she was one of those ones, and she was not. When it came to y'all being Ebony's and y'all did the thing, nobody was thinking about no Johnny's. When you talk about Roxy and what Roxy did for Roxy, Miss A girl, Roxy was one of those ones. Johnny's, yeah, she had moments, but she was not winning anything. Johnny's was a girl that came and got her tens and she got sat back to her table first round process. So stop trying to downplay these girls and elevate yourself up.
Well, can I ask you this? Do you believe that Roxy was her own era?
Roxy was definitely her own motherfucking area. Bitch, say, bitch, you can't motherfucking take anything. Every girl had their own era. Mika was her own era. To sit here and listen to her break down the girls and put the girls in places where she don't even know where the girls is at. When she talk about Shadira and she talk about these people, like how you are an icon of Vogue and you don't even know where the girls era. That's not even my category. And I could break down the girls era where the girls came in their own era. You don't even know the eras. When you talk about the Alyssas, the Sanayas, the motherfucking oh my God, the Ashleys, right? Mm-hmm. Then you came after those girls. Then you came with the Tamaras. You came with the Dejas. You came with yourself. You came with the Mikas, mistake girl, the Yolandas, mistake the Dejas, the Aloras, mistake. Bitch, if you want to speak ballroom and you want to speak era, you need to know exactly where the girls is at, mistake girl. And then you come after that, you got the motherfucking champagnes. You got the motherfucking, you got the Tiffany's, you got the Shadiras, you got the Roxy's, you got the Leomis, mistake. Bitch, if you want to speak ballroom and you want to speak fat.
I'm gagging you know your stuff.
Bitch, because girl, listen, let me tell you something.
I'm gagging you ran at the year.
Listen, from realness to motherfucking runway to commentating, mistake girl, I did this, so mistake bitch, I watched, so I know the girls. So if you're gonna speak, let's speak the facts, mistake bitch. And we can't speak the facts without breaking things down and putting the girls in their right place and giving the girls they do. Every girl had their time and every girl had their moments. You had some girls that came out there that won when the heavy hitting girls wasn't on the floor. And that's what she was. And it's not taking nothing from her. She is still who she is, but she's just not, you know. When you talk about the pinnacle, and I had to make a chart and say who I'm gonna put on a lineup, and they told me, Kelly, I want you to put a team together and put your top 20 girls together. She'll probably be my number. She'll probably be my number 19, Miss Thing Girl. And I probably only put her on the group, Miss Thing Girl. She's probably good, nasty with some choreo rap. I'm just saying. I put Roxy on the list before I put her on the list. Let me. And I don't think she only had that shade with Roxy. And let's be real. I think I'm gonna be real. I think her and Roxy only have that shade. It's because of their situation that they had with each other. And I'm not going to publicly put that situation out
I'll let them ladies do that.
But I think that's why her and Roxy had that shade. Because she know that girl was the truth, Miss Thing Girl.
Okay. Thank you for answering the question. honestly, in your words?
Roxy was like back in the days when you had the latex ball. Roxy was like the baby motherfucking Tati. When it comes to the latex ball, Roxy used to always come out to the latex ball and always smoke the girls at the latex ball. And now Tati now took that over, smoking the girls at the latex ball all the time.
Okay, let me ask you this then. We did a Femme Queen Mount Rushmore, I want to say like a few weeks ago on when the Church of the Doors was open on Petty Monday, right? Before we circle back around to the Femme Queen performance Mount Rushmore, your Femme Queen Mount Rushmore was a lot different than everybody else's. It didn't have two of the major girls that everybody else mentioned. So for the Let's Address It platform, I'm going to ask the question and just answer it. Who in your eyes, and I'm not doing it in errors, I am just doing it simply by overall impact on the category, the wins, the moments, just the impact. Can you give me the Mount Rushmore, which is 4 ladies, Mount Rushmore, not no eras, of Femme Queen Face?
Ooh. You know what? I'm gonna do something different.
You can see.
Yes, I'm gonna do something different.
Well, tell me what you're doing different first.
I'm just doing something different, Miss A, bitch. I'm shaking the motherfucking table, Miss A, girl, honey, okay? Bitch, I'm shaking the table. But I mean, my Mount Rushmore from Femme Queen motherfucking Face, Miss A, bitch, is going to be Lola, Trace, Trigony, and me.
You see the foolishness I'm dealing with right now. We started out cute. Is this the part with me and you would get into it with each other? Yeah. We got to address it. No, seriously, let's be honest. This is your opinion though. Be honest. Of all time.
Because it's so hard.
It's not, but do it in your words, in your opinion.
It's hard.
I'm gonna be quiet.
I would have to have different, I would do it in
No,
eras.
but see, listen, Kelly, when I broke this down.
If I was to do it in eras, so if I was to do it in eras, if I was to do it in eras.
I'm not doing eras. See,
well, listen, so let me give you mine.
I
So
see,
this
but
is what
you can't do, okay.
So I'm gonna give you, I'm gonna give you Arjane. I'm going to give you Lola. I'm going to give you Giselle. And I'm going to give you Trace.
In your opinion, you heard it here first. That is Kelly Gorgeous Gucci, Mount Rushmore of Femme Queen Face. You heard it here first. And this is her opinion, you guys. It's all opinionated.
I have more though, bitch.
I know, but see, that's why. But Robert Harold broke this down the right way. His list when I made the status, you guys. The status still up on my Facebook a few weeks ago. I think he had the best explanation. His number 1 was Octavia. Oh no, Ajane. His first one was Ajane. Because it's just the impact, and what he explained on the post was every time she came out, she cleared the girls.
Yeah.
Okay. His second one,
and the only person that could ever fuck with
was Tanae.
No. The only person that could ever fuck with them was Brian Infinity.
Right, he did. Yeah. Right. I remember a few balls at the end. Okay. So Harold then goes on to say his second Femme Queen Mount Rushmore was Raquel. And a lot of people thought that he was being biased, but when he kind of broke it down, it kind of like made sense. Like she was the first 5,000 Femme Queen Face, and then he went into that every girl from her era she has beaten in every city, and then her overall impact on the category. Now that could be a little dicey in a lot of people's eyes, still because that's his founding mother. He then went on to say third would be Dee. Would be his third person on the Femme Queen Mount Rushmore because many reasons, and the fact that she's undefeated, and then the fact that she's still, to this day, he said it on the post, and come out and upset, even at the age she at.
Scares the shit out of me when she come out. Make me shit my pants.
Shout out to Dee.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Dee. That motherfucker face over 40, Miss
overall
A.
mother.
And you know, and listen, and then you know the difference when it comes to her and the Lavins and the champ, they say bitch, your girl.
Yeah.
Because when the Lavins champ,
When the
Lavins champ for her,
you got to know the story.
when the Lavins champ for her, and you know the story, and then everybody else in the crowd
It's telling the story.
It's her.
They telling the
They
whole
say,
wide
bitch,
world.
Girl, let me tell you something. I was on that stage. I had all the confidence in the world for that face of a 40. I heard that chant. I said, yeah, it's over.
You said it's over.
It's over. It's over. I said it's over. I said Dee in the back. Who Shan is in the back. It's over.
Shout out to the overall mother of, I love you, sister. She still can shake the room. So Harold then went on, and I think this was the part where it got interesting. I think this is the part where Harold Balenciaga got really, really where he really started cooking, when he said it could be a lot of girls for the 4th spot. He said, but if he had to really think hard, he gave the 4th spot to Shanice. He said just because the overall impact, the fact that she's won over every heavy hitter, the fact that she's another one can still come out to this day and clear a line. And he didn't go this deep or this far, but I'm gonna put a little bit more sprinkle on that. I've seen her do a bald head. And now I'm talking about skin bald. We got to put some lady on the Ethiopian for DC's finest. But to go to I think Harold broke that down, the way he broke it down. And then he goes into honorable mention. He said honorable mention of heavy hitters would have been Lola Temperance. And it was,
See, I would need the dream team.
who's the dream team?
If I had to put a team together, Miss Tay Girl.
Just 4.
No.
What's the dream? You
No.
can't do 20 girls. Come on, Kelly.
No.
That's not,
If I
that's
had
not
a-
realistic.
If I had to put a,
How many numbers is in a dream team?
if I had to put,
No, okay, a dream team in basketball is starting 5, so it's 5.
if I had to put a team together,
Here we go.
If I had to put a team together, Miss Tay, but I gotta have my starting 5.
And I gotta have my 2 stand-ins.
Okay, give me your starting 5.
My starting 5.
But we still doing all times. We're not doing
my starting
like the ones that passed.
My starting 5 would definitely be Arjane.
Come on.
It would definitely be Raquel.
Come on.
It would definitely be Dee Dee.
Okay.
It would definitely be motherfucking Lola.
Come on.
It would definitely be Trace.
Wait, that's your 5.
That's my starting 5.
Who your substitutes?
My 2 substitutes, mistake
on.
bitch, because I know they gonna fuck it up, mistake bitch, would be Janelle and Giselle.
I can agree with that. Bitch, you ate that. You ate them subs.
Cause
Oh,
bitch,
bitch, you look like you was really eating subs in real life, but you really ate that.
I love a good sub.
You took me to Subway just now.
I love a
you
good
ate
Italian.
that.
I love a good
Because they
Italian.
would, like, as of right now in ballroom, if all of the girls that was named is still lit, like was active and present on the floor, and bitch, it came down for the what used to be called secret weapon.
Yeah.
Woo!
You call out one of those secret
Woo!
weapons, mistake bitch, and you bring them out, mistake bitch, and then they coming up out of the bottom of the stage, mistake girl, with the lights coming up, mistake girl, and they just selling it and emoting.
You ate that. Yeah. Okay, so now this question gonna be a little biased because your daughter is one of the greatest to ever do it, ever. And I always say this every time I'm in front of the camera and when I'm off the camera. Give me your Femme Queen Mount Rushmore. We're not doing eras. Of all times, only need 4 ladies from just 4 of Femme Queen performance.
My daughter definitely number 1.
Say it for the peoples that don't
My
know.
daughter, Leonie. Gorgeous Gucci.
Hey, the icon.
She a gorgeous Gucci man?
Yes,
Okay, go
she's the
ahead.
East Coast mother.
Okay, go ahead.
When you talk about,
I got Leonie for dramatics already.
I just said 4 for the Mount Rushmore. You're not changing the rules.
So
Just the top 4 of all time.
I'm gonna take Leonie.
Cross your legs, sister. Cross your legs.
Leomi, let me see. It's so hard because there's so many girls.
It is. No, it is. That's why I said just give me 4 of all times.
4 of all time, Leomi.
I'm not playing around with Kelly. I'm not doing this, y'all.
Period, poo. Because it's so hard. And and then listen, you know what? And I'm just gonna say my daughter for all 4 of them. Because, girls get into their feelings.
You know, one thing I know about the face girls don't really be into their feelings like that.
I wanted you to shake it.
No. The face girls really don't be in their feelings.
No, I'm
like
not talking
that.
about them.
So when you say the face girls, you know, they
Don't have a problem with it.
but when it comes to the performance girls really be in their feelings.
Oh, I know.
So,
That's why I asked you this
and
question.
I don't want to shake the table.
We came to address it.
I got a ball coming out.
We still came to address it. There's a job to do here.
Lay on me, and lay on me.
Okay.
Fuck the rest of you
So
bitches.
this is what we get.
Mistake CEO on the back of the floor, mistake bitch. After the cats, the Angelical Ball. The iconic mother will be out, and she's coming to play.
Oh, she
What's
coming?
good?
Oh, she coming out to play?
Oh yeah, she's coming out to play. She's coming out to play. She wants some of that.
Okay.
Whatever y'all want. All y'all gotta do is inbox me. Whether it's face, performance, sex, she's coming.
You got any questions for me?
No. What's next for Lexi?
What is next for Lexi is that my podcast is going to be the biggest thing out. That I'm in the process of taking like media training. I just got all new equipment, so I'm just trying to better myself. I want to be larger than life, but I just want to still stay authentic to myself without the dumb and me talking to my sister, when I be receiving so much backlash, it kind of put me in such a dark place where I had to disconnect all of my social medias and stuff because I went into a dark place. Like, it's just always something. They always down to me. They never can congratulate the fact that, bitch, I am making it possible for these girls' stories to be told. For them to have a platform to just release a lot of things that they never talked about. And yes, I'm rough around the edges. I do interrupt a lot. I have a lot of things that I can better myself with. But they only speak on the negative. They never congratulate me.
But I don't want you to see that as a problem. So let me do this, right? So shouts out to Juicy, Moderna, Susan, everybody that, Nikki, everybody that tells me what they tell me, right? Mm-hmm. Because I may not listen right then and there when it comes to the feedback and the criticism that people give me about my platform. But one thing I do is I take time to digest it and see is what they saying a hindrance to me, or is it gonna elevate my platform to the next level? Mm-hmm. And everything that I have seen people said to you, it's not nothing that you should take as shade or think that somebody's attacking you. They just want to see Lexi do better. They want to see Lexi do better.
I don't think everybody. I think the people that really genuinely care and want me to elevate, but some of them is just outright hurtful.
No, that's just.
All of these girls don't need these podcasts. She's so ghetto.
But that's the truth. That's who we are.
But see, that's
the truth. But guess what, Lexi? The truth is not a read.
Right. So, but that's what I was getting back
we
to.
Are ghetto. We are ghetto.
A hood booger.
We ghetto. We ghetto. We loud. We ghetto, we loud, we are that. Miss A girl, that's it. That's what we are, Miss A girl. We ghetto, we loud, Miss A girl. We get over it, we deal with it, and we move on.
But you're right. But see, listen, let me tell you the point I was trying to make. When I was trying to say I still want to stay authentic. When they say you ghetto, that's not. When I interview Law Roach, oh girl, why is she so bingy? Why is she laughing and stuff? So do y'all want raw, gritty? Do y'all want the gritty, raw format that I do, because it makes people feel comfortable and homey to key and laugh? Like, if I was a straight professional journalism, Law wouldn't have probably opened up as much.
Yeah, but
do you know what I mean?
So what I learned.
So do y'all want me to be classy, or y'all want me to remain, real?
Certain we tweak certain things with certain people.
Right.
You can still be ghetto and you can still be raunchy, but you just have to know when.
So you are a sitting bitch. No shade, a little.
You got to know when to tweak it and when to
turn it off.
What is cool? Why you tweak it and things of that nature? So, and that's what I learned that. And I learned that from people. That's why the part of the show where the doors of the church is open, I open up the doors of the church because I want to hear what the people's feedback is on how the show was and what can I do to correct it. And that's what I do.
Thank you for sharing that with me. I needed to hear that. Sometimes you be needing to hear it from somebody that ain't really coming, like, girl.
Yeah.
You can't think that everybody's coming for you. Sometimes people, like, even with me, I say stuff to people,
and I just don't know how to say it the correct way.
That's my biggest issue.
And that's what it is. That people
But
be
then they
saying
be like,
stuff.
I be like, I didn't mean it that way.
Yeah, but don't get mad.
Bitch, just don't ask me nothing you don't want the real answer to. You got. Let's call a spade a spade. Like, girl, I'm gonna give it to you straight. What's next for Kelly?
I don't know. Whatever God in the universe has for me.
What would you like to transpire to happen in your life within the next 5 years? I'm gonna put it that way.
In the next 5 years, I want to be on somebody's TV show.
What's your idea show? Like,
I don't care what it is, as long as I'm the headliner.
come the fuck
As
on.
long as I'm the headliner, and as long as I'm the headliner, and I can bring my people with me,
Amen.
because I goes no place without my people. I'm not gonna elevate myself up to a platform and get myself so big that when I move into a platform, that I'm gonna leave my people behind. The people that get me there is the people that I'm gonna bring with me because they know me. And that's the way I move when it comes with anything that I deal with when it comes to me and moving forward with me. And if you want to book me for anything, you got to book my team because my team knows how to utilize me and know how to handle me the correct way. I'm not going to go and deal with anybody that does not know how to handle me. And because y'all have different people and things of that nature, those are the people that y'all want to bring in and y'all want to utilize. You know, those people don't work for me.
I'm gonna piggyback off of this, what you're just saying right now, because you definitely made great sense in what you're saying. There was an incident that happened overseas, and it was for a coach campaign. No, it wasn't the coach campaign. My apologies. It was for the Ciroc campaign.
Yeah, you told me about this. You told me about this with my sister's Divine, God rest her soul.
God rest her soul, and she cleared up a lot of things with that. But for the people that's on this platform that didn't see the Divine interview, it was an incident where I'll let you tell the story and I'll just be quiet. The question is, why didn't you get the commercial for the Ciroc campaign? And then I'll let you have the floor.
Well, not to go into too many details about that situation because we have definitely moved past that situation. At that present moment, the girls that were there were, in my opinion, the girls was being treated wrong. And so me being an advocate in the community, when the girls came and told me their gripes and what was going on with them, me being the type of person that I am, I took their fight on my back. And that was, and me looking back at that now, I'm gonna only fight when I'm on a set handling business and being paid for something. I'm gonna only handle myself and my gripes that I have moving forward, and I'm gonna let everybody else handle their own thing in their own way for their self. Because ultimately, I handled something for individuals that ultimately was a smack in the face to me ultimately, and I'm gonna just leave that there with that. But shout out to my sister Divine. I love you. We miss you. Sister. Rest in peace, Divine. And things of that nature.
You ate that. How you? Oh, you had some media training, huh?
Very professional. You know, listen. Let me tell you something.
You had some. Oh, you done had some. You got two short fingertips.
It's not. It's about. I know, like I said, and I say this all the time. I hate when people downplay me when it comes to a lot of things that I do. Right? Okay. So, when it comes to me, I hate for people to tell me, "Oh, I want to sit you or hook you up with these people, and I need you to da 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 da." You don't have to coach me when it comes to anything, baby. Okay?
Would you break that down?
Like, oh, I'm gonna sit you down with these people, and I want you to say this, and I want you to say that. Bitch, you don't need to coach me. Bitch, I know how to turn it on, and I know how to motherfucking turn it on. Do you see how I just sat here? I could have took that whole thing right there, and
took it to hell.
I could have took it to hell and told you the whole everything when everything, baby. But because I'm in a different place now with Rana and Ranaverse, baby, there is no reason for me to dwell on what the whole incident was. I gave you a pre-clip to it and broke it down simple and nipped it into the bud and answered that question very professional
And precisely.
very precise and very white woman. But if it was anybody else, they
And
would have
that's
told
couture.
me. They would have told me.
That was
They would
couture
have. They
about
were
it.
very couture. They would have told me. They would have said, "Oh no, we want you to answer it this way and say it this way.
Got it, okay.
And do it this way and do it." I don't now.
Yeah.
I don't want to. Now I don't want to do anything because now you making me feel like I'm dumb. Like I need you to guide me through. I don't need nobody to guide me through anything, bitch. And I tell people this all the time. All you gotta do is open the motherfucking door. Once you open the fucking door,
Baby, I'm walking through it.
I'm walking through it, and,
And
I'm
then
gonna know how.
and
to
I'm leaving it open.
and I'm gonna know how to keep myself in the fucking door. Once you open it, all you gotta do is open it. Open it and give me a chance, and let me show you what I can do.
You know, it's only few girls. There's only a handful of girls that have that.
It's
Like prime example,
je ne sais
we
quoi.
had did the McDonald's World. Was it World Ace Ball with the
Oh, you talking
in
about
DC.
the Reverie Ball?
The Reverie Ball, and I watched how when they gave you the mic, you turned alive.
That's
Like
the
anytime
thing.
they've put me on them type of things, they always want me to come back just because the personality.
Shouts out to Reverie.
Shout out to Reverie, and I met the owner of Reverie.
yes.
He absolutely
Listen, let
loved
me tell you
I forgot
something.
his name, but
Let me tell you something.
Absolutely loved him.
I think his name is Damien.
Jess.
Damien.
Jess.
Damien from
Damien.
Reverie. So let me tell you
Hi,
something.
Damien.
One thing I know about me is I'm not a scripted type of person.
Mm-hmm.
You can't give me a script. You want me to plug your advertisements in?
Just give me the mic.
Just give me the microphone, and you just tell me when I need to plug the advertisements in. But if you think you're going to give me a script and I'm going to go off a script, I'm not a scripted type of person. You're going to get a deer in the headlights when it comes to scripts. But baby, you give me some improvs. Oh, Miss Shirley, we're here, and I love you.
Girl. No, seriously though, a lot of girls don't have that.
Yeah.
I think you would be TV gold.
I would, but one thing I say, and I'm gonna say this, you're not gonna come and whitewash me.
That's what I was just basically
You're
saying.
not gonna whitewash me, and because I know how to get it, and I know when to do it, and so you don't come to me, just come to me, because I want people to understand that is what you've seen for 20 years is what drew you to me, baby. You don't have to worry about me snapping on you or anybody else. If I have an issue, I know how to address the issue, and I know how to be very professional when it comes to things. But don't come to me and try to whitewash me. Because you come to me and you try to whitewash me, bitch, guess what? I can stay sitting in my living room and doing my shit. Just come to me and say, bitch, this is what we got for you. We want you to do this. What can you do with it?
Right,
And I'm going
right.
to come in and I'm going to show up and I'm going to show out. But if you come to me and you try to whitewash me, you can keep that money. You can keep all of that. I'll stay right here. Just trust in me is what you need to do. Just trust in me. And if you trust in me, we gonna make tons of money together. If you trust in me. Trust in me as I trust in you.
Okay, let me ask you this really quick. It was a clip that went viral last month or about a month and a half ago of you
What?
outside,
Balls
balls and all.
Window to the wall.
To
the sweat running down my balls. So all these bitches gonna fall. Oh, ski, motherfucker. Oh, ski, goddamn.
We're not gonna get into the whole thing, right?
I was on the phone and I was talking to my husband.
So
and
you
saying,
paying it?
Girl, listen.
Like, I mean, when it came out, it didn't.
No, it didn't bother me.
Okay, good.
You know what? One thing about me is, listen, one thing about me is, you can never do me
Before I do
myself. Baby, okay, they thought that they was gonna take that and they was gonna ridicule me and they were gonna do me, mistake, baby. And I got up there Monday night, mistake, bitch, with all my balls songs, mistake, bitch, and I turned that show out, bitch. Girl, that is what I do, baby. I'm gonna turn. I am PR. I know how to PR, a PR, a PR, a PR, a PR, a PR.
You PR for PR.
Yeah,
You
I'm
be PRing.
PR and PR. And you need a PR?
For your
call
favorite
me.
PRs. Wait,
Call
you
me,
PR
and I'll
for their favorite PRs.
Baby, listen, I'm not a PR system. Just say, girl, and then at first, and I'm gonna be real with you, and I think I deleted it though. I went and retaped the whole video over and everything.
Really?
I retaped.
Like you redid it
I redid the whole video and
for skit purposes?
I redid the video over and everything. But then I gave the right. You know what? Bitch, I'm standing in this shit, bitch. Fuck this shit, bitch. Oh.
Would you ever get castrated?
Nah.
You never would get bottom surgery either?
I thought about it. So listen. My sister was in that car. Oh, Lord. She was in that car, bitch, thinking the trade was doing her, bitch, say, bitch. I ain't gonna tell you which one of my sisters. And so I never want to be invasive and ask her, like, doing it bad or whatever. And she was in the car, Miss Thang Girl, and I was in the front seat. It was years ago, and I was in the front seat, and I was munching Miss Thang Girl, and she was in the back, and all I heard was, kush, 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 kush. I said, oh shit.
It was what?
I gotta get me one of those. That's the only time I ever thought about. That's the only time I ever thought about getting one.
I thought you was about to say a stone.
No, it was just to hit it. They just said,
bitch, that sound. Bitch,
I said, oh, I gotta get me one of those.
Bitch, I know, bitch, that would make me like, well, bitch, I know
Yeah,
Trey
that's the only time,
losing it.
That's the only time I ever thought of. That was one time I thought about getting it. And back in the days when we used to go to Miami, when Shawnee's and Sanaya would go to Miami, and they would be on the South Beach side back in the days, and I would be on the gay side, and we was and Miss Pussy and me and Miss Pussy was the only girls on the gay side. Sanaya and Shawnee's and them was the only girls that was on the South Beach side. And then one time I went on the South Beach side, and the trade Miss Thang Girl was yelling outside the Dream Hotel, like, "Yo, come up here, big girl, so we can run a train on you." And I said to myself, "Ooh, if I had a pussy Miss Thang Girl, I would have went up there and let all of them fuck me, the whole hotel."
The whole hotel?
The whole hotel. The whole hotel, bitch, if I had one. But that's the only time I ever thought about those.
On this platform, Kelly, I'm going to ask you, is it anything that you have never addressed before that you would like to address? Or is it anything that people might have speculations about you that you just never got a chance to, like, clear it up or anything?
Well, it's the same thing that I did on when I did Luna podcast years ago at outside the lab. Kelly Mizrahi, Kelly Gorgeous Gucci, Kelly Couture, Just Kelly is not a bitch. I'm really a nice person. Once you get to know me, if I decide to let you into my circle, and everybody is not meant to know Kelly Harrison. Some people are meant to know Just Kelly, and some people are meant to know the founder, Kelly Gorgeous Gucci, and that's just how it is. But I'm not a bitch. I'm a nice person. I'm a sweet person. The things that people think about me, it's not really, listen, if y'all actually knew, maybe when it comes to the stuff that I talk about, I just talk about it because I know nobody ain't gonna make my mouth look like ketchup, bitch. So, I put the people tea out there, bitch. But I get 2 fucks about y'all tea. Y'all need to be getting mad at y'all girlfriends.
For sending you the tea.
Y'all girlfriends, y'all house members, y'all sisters, and all types of things of that nature that send me y'all tea. But instead, y'all want to get mad at me and y'all want to read me because they send it to me and I put it out. I put it out, bitch, because, they can't put it out. And ain't nobody going to make my mouth look like ketchup and what?
As of late, it's been some incidents that has been happening in ballroom that's been going very viral about sexual assault and PDFs. What's your take on it, and what do you think the solution? What would your solution be? What would be the appropriate solution for people that's in the scene? I'm talking about just the individuals themselves.
So my take on it is that, so I know in New York City now, we have the LGBTQ+I coalition of cops in New York City. So I think if anybody is in the tri-state area and you have been essayed or PDF by somebody, I think that you need to go to them and you need to take the proper authority, take the proper means that it is to have these people prosecuted. We need to stop sitting on Facebook telling our stories, and we need to start taking our power back, and we need to start getting these people arrested, okay? Because this shit is outrageous. It's ridiculous, and I think it really needs to stop.
My next question is, what about other cities that don't have, like, that have statute of limitations and stuff like that? What would you suggest doing in that case, like in most other cities?
Bust that motherfucker upside the motherfucking head, bitch, and I'm just being real. I'm being real. I'm being real. Mistake, bitch, if you can't go to the concert, mistake, bitch, bust them upside the head.
Take matters in your own.
Take matters. It's no shade. Take matters in your own hand. You take matters into your own hand, because if you take matters, and listen, if you take matters into your own hand when it comes to these individuals, right? What, are they gonna go tell the cops? They gonna tell the cops? Oh, I raped them. I sexually molested them. So they bust me upside my face. Bust them in their mouth, mistake, bitch. Like Karsha Banks would say, keep talking out the mouth.
To ice that top lip.
Yes, keep rubbing on the side. I'm gonna have to ice that top lip.
Okay.
Keep rubbing me on the side. I'm gonna have to ice that top lip.
All right, so my last question involving this matter, because I see a lot of people, even myself, was victim of the why wait so long. What is your honest take on people that was a victim to certain things and they wait 10, 15, and 20 years later?
I think it's not a problem with how long you wait, okay? I think if you are to a lot of the people that have been sexually assaulted and has been victimized by multiple victims, I think that what you need to do right in the beginning is go to the hospital and have a rape kit done.
So it can be on record.
So it can be on record.
Right.
So someone can know
that you at least,
this is something that
did happen.
That it happened. Okay? And you need to go and do a rape kit. You also need to also make sure that you tell other people and record that you have told other people, so when you are ready to come forward and tell your story, you have witnesses, and nobody can say, well, you ain't never tell nobody this, baby. Oh no, baby, I actually did. I have a rape kit done, and I have witnesses that's already been told about this, and it has been recorded with this situation. So you're not gonna sit here and you're not gonna try to victimize the victim all over again, because that's what a lot of people do. They try to victim shame and victimize the victim and turn them into it's their fault, and it's never your fault when it comes to this thing. It's those nasty people out there that just doing the things that they're doing to y'all. It's their fault.
And it's also
the
people that try to cover up for them.
Yes, exactly, and them too.
Or it's also the people that don't see no wrong, like, oh, child,
exactly.
It happened. Like, girl, get over it. Child, it was in the moment. Y'all are enablers as well.
Definitely.
But we're going to move on but that's something that needed to be talked about, because that's something that's serious in our scene, you know? Oh, you are acing these questions, bitch. You was eating these questions up. If you can talk to your younger self, it's two parts to this question. If you can talk to younger Kelly, younger D-Word,
Damon,
what advice would you have for yourself? The second part of this question is, what advice would you give to the kittens and the new girls that struggling to find their way right now?
Oh, if I could talk to younger motherfucking Kelly, listen. It's gonna be a bumpy motherfucking road to the motherfucking top. But baby, stick the motherfucking path, baby. Because you stick that path, you are going to meet some great, phenomenal friends, family members, loved ones that's going to uplift you and empower you to be the best star that you can be. But just hold that motherfucking path, baby, okay? You thought that when you turned 18, you were going to go to the Peep Show on 42nd Street with your cousin. But God had other plans for him, and they took him home to glory. But the only reason they took him home to glory so you could find yourself, because if he would have still been alive, you would have never found yourself, and you would have never came out. Or we got great things for you, Queen. Just keep the path. And to my younger queens out there, if you're looking to be a part of Ballroom, I tell everybody this. Ballroom is a place that is going to tear you down before it lifts you up. It's a dog-eat-dog world. So if you don't have tough skin, this is not the arena for you to participate in. It's other things out there that you could participate in that does not have anything to do with Ballroom. But if this is the sport that you want to be in, bitch, make sure you got that tough skin on, bitch, honey, okay? Because, baby, it's some motherfucking wolves out here, bitch, and they ready to eat. Let's get it.
You ate that. Thank you for coming down here, being a guest on my platform. This really gonna shake the table. Thank you for being professional. Thank you, bitch. You sitting. 'Cause we about to go.
We about to get in the streets. Yo, we about to get Philly.
She said she wanted to go to the
Philly.
I
want to go to the Clock Bar because they got the fish. They got the fish and the fried chicken and everything at the Clock Bar. Do they still got that at the Clock Bar?
I thought Clock Park had the seafood now.
Oh, they got seafood. Yeah, well, yeah. I want to get something, and then the Max's is next door. Mistake when you get to. Oh, listen. I used to be in Philly back in the days. Get in Philly. I'm like, what's that?
On the count of three, let everybody know what show you was on. 1, 2, 3.
Let's address it, bitches.